I'm just making sure I didn't bash over my computer tower.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to session. What session are we on? We're on session 14, right?
Something like that.
I thought it was 12.
12? I don't know.
Here,
Whatever.
hang on.
Point
Let me
is,
check. Let me
we're
check
on
that real quick.
We're on a session of Throughout Time, back in Arbiter's grounds.
11, apparently.
11? Okay.
Yeah. Well, at least including the ones we actually recorded. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So 11, because Darth Vader was the last one.
Okay.
We gave Darth Vader a yeet.
Yes, I'm aware.
No.
Anyways,
I'm well aware that you're also growing to regret helping me build this character, John.
yes. Anyways, you guys are...
In my defense, I didn't expect this to become my primary weapon.
This boss fight won't be so easily cheesed.
Oh no, I'm well aware. I mean, I figured out what it is, and we're and last I checked, giant spider crab monsters are not do not tend to weigh somewhere in the ballpark of 1,400 pounds.
Yes, exactly.
Or well, 4,800. But who's keeping track?
So yeah, you find yourself in the entry room still after having defeated the Redeads last session.
Yes.
The door opened up with the Zelda sound. So.
Yep. And it looks like one of us still isn't in the actual
yes.
roll 20.
That would be Spencer.
Yes. Give me a second.
There we are. It started me zoomed in at the towards the top of the dungeon.
Okay.
Where we haven't mapped it out yet.
I did actually have to increase the size of the dungeon a little because I changed what one of the rooms was, and it's bigger than it originally was. But
well, I mean, I assume. Not that that makes any difference to us. We haven't seen past this single room.
I know.
Especially since and I don't think we can get back out. I mean, the door. I mean, I did the whole looking back at the door thing, so
yeah. The door behind you is shut.
Well, worst case scenario, I'll just have to break us out later.
We should be able to do that just fine. I still got another thermal detonator and several C-25s and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Getting out will be cake, but we don't need to leave quite yet.
Plus, I could just disintegrate the wall.
Yeah, we don't need to rush things.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not how disruptors work, but I'm pretty sure they only do that to organic matter. But whatever.
Whatever.
Besides, you can't even cast disintegrate.
No, but I have a rifle that does disintegrate stuff in it.
Yes, that's if a creature is reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah. And I would like to point out again, pretty sure disruptor rifles don't work like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure Klingon, even in Star Trek, Klingon disruptors don't work like that.
This is true.
they're fine ship-on-ship weapons, but they're only good for like disabling shields and disintegrating biomatter. They're not great for shattering the hull. That's what torpedoes are for.
Yeah.
Details.
All right, so yeah, you are in the dungeon.
Well, I see nothing to do. Wait, what's that? What's that?
I don't know.
Was someone just drawing?
I think so.
Yeah,
I didn't put that there.
Okay. I was just gonna say, was there just suddenly like? Sorry, I went full Zelda brain mode for a second, and when I saw a new thing, I was just like, what is that? Is that a new dungeon item? What is it? Anyways, okay. No. You know what? Fair. Okay, perfectly fair. Okay, I see nothing left to do but to check this door.
All right, so you pass through the door. You find yourself in a grand atrium. Somehow the trees in it are growing, like they're lively somehow. Even though it's a closed chamber,
Even though it's a closed chamber in the middle of a desert.
Somehow there's a lively patch of green in the middle. There is a large change door at the far end, which you assume to be the boss door, and then there's 4 archways spaced around the outside.
Yes, I can tell it's the boss door by the man-sized chains and the Gerudo-sized padlock.
It doesn't actually have a keyhole. It's just got
Okay.
It just has a large it has a large symbol. It has a large plate with a symbol of a spider.
Oh, goody. So, this place is different. I actually like it. I don't know what all is going on here, but I like that it's different. It means I don't know what to expect.
Yep.
So, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna roll a perception to
Look around.
see if there's anything else pertinent in this room that I should be aware of.
All right, go ahead.
If I can just,
guidance with that.
what does the guidance do again?
D4.
Add a D4.
1d4.
Wow,
Well,
I rolled horribly.
yeah. You notice symbols above the archways. One has what appears to be a painter's palette. One has a skull. Well, the one here has a painter's palette. This one has a skull. This one has a sextant, and this one has a jewel.
A what?
A jewel, like a diamond,
Jewel. Okay.
like a brilliant cut diamond.
Yeah. Okay, so
No, not a.
just
not a
just
vein.
to reiterate, painter's palette,
Mhm.
sextant,
Yep.
jewel. Forgot what this was.
That one has a skull.
Skull. Just straight. Okay. Who all wants to vote for the cuddly door first?
Wait, question, what kind of skull?
It appears to be humanoid.
Humanoid. Alright.
It's rather stylized. You can't quite tell exactly what it would be, but it's not like it actually has a skull up there. It's a plaque with a symbol of a skull.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
All right. Well. All right. So So to reiterate what we know about this place is highly cursed, and that's about it. And that's about all Kalani's told you about the place. But so who votes we go down the cuddly door first?
Which one's the cuddly door?
Yeah, I was going to say. Which one is that?
Obviously the one that spells certain death.
It's like in most societies, skulls mean death. Perhaps we should not go down that path.
I don't know why, but I always feel like in a Zelda dungeon, my first instinct is I hear horrible sounds that direction. Let's go that way. Which now that I think about it is actually the go-to strategy of Skyrim.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, seriously, anyone object to seeing what's going on with the evil door, or do we want to try to see what the other three have to hold?
Why don't we see what the closer ones do first?
So in that term, we got the sextant and the jewel.
I mean, something just tells me if we go through the one with the skull, we're going to have to face an encounter. And suggesting about how the playback thing always goes whenever we die and we have to re-encounter the same encounter, I'm thinking if we do that one first, then we don't have to do the other puzzles again.
Not necessarily.
That is a fair point.
Yeah.
To be honest, we have no clue whether or not John. Like, I know this is metagaming here, but I have no clue whether or not John incorporated a mini boss. So I have genuinely no idea what to expect here.
Yeah.
Which is what makes this exciting.
Yeah.
Like, this is what makes this genuinely exciting. I haven't done a proper dungeon in a while, let alone in D&D. I
forget what's the sextant.
The sextant's this one.
Yeah, I don't know what is a sextant.
It's basically a teleporter with a protractor on one side. It's basically a telescope with a protractor underneath it.
It's a cartography tool.
Yeah.
I have made a terrible mistake with the water I prepared for myself tonight. I put too much ice in it.
Yeah.
And this is a problem because it sticks out the top and makes it very hard to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's now a wet spot on my floor. All right. I mean, he has a fair point about the cuddly door.
This is true.
But at the same time, for all we know, the only thing down there
is a skeleton.
Yeah. For all we know, there's only a singular Stalfos down there. For all we know, we run into Dios Duke Ikana, and he just goes, "Sup, just get out." or whatever that Majora's Mask. Yeah, or whatever that Majora's Mask boss's name is. But the point is we don't know what's going to be down any of these doors. For all we know, the skull one's going to be the cuddly path, and the sextant's going to be the one where we're attacked by the actual kraken.
Maybe there's more detail to this room. Griswold is going to go over and check out the trees.
Do that.
It is a lush garden. There's trees,
right,
there's grass, there's flowers, there's ferns.
Is there a way to figure out, like, how that they're gaining life?
That is a very fair question, considering that, once again, to reiterate, Kalani has stated these lands are cursed.
Make an Arcana check.
I'm pretty good at that.
Hopefully better than me at a perception.
1d20 plus. I'm going to go ahead and give myself guidance.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you are allowed to do that, so.
13.
Magic.
Huh. All right.
You did slightly worse than my perception check. You know what? I'm gonna roll in. You know what? I don't see why I can't roll an investigation right now.
Have guidance.
On what? What are you trying to investigate?
I don't know. You know what? That's a fair point. I won't do that. Actually, no. I actually do want to know why these are growing here. That's very bizarre.
All right, make an Arcana check.
All right. Have a D4 in these trying times.
All right. Oh, wow. I did better than you.
All right, time to bullcrap. As far as you're able to tell, there appears to be the room is lit mostly by torches, but above the trees in like a domed ceiling, there's a large light, like a large firelight kind of looking thing. As far as you can tell, that kind of forms an artificial sun.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. In a desert, though.
Don't question it.
Like, I mean, listen. I'm not the kind of guy who will question everything. I mean, if I was, I would be asking why these torches were already lit. But But considering it's a Zelda dungeon and that the actual Arbiter's grounds was only ever lit by torches, I'm gonna let that slide because these lands are cursed enough as it is without me poking my nose in things I don't need to.
Yep.
Question: How? All right, I take out one of the seeds from the giant tree.
Okay.
Judging from the diameter of this space, if I plant it here, will it work?
Yeah.
Or at least will it?
Should
all right.
work, at least.
All right. Griswold is just gonna head in between these trees, go to the center, just kind of dig a hole,
Okay.
put the seed in.
You know, at a game, I feel super. At a game, I feel super bad about that because we know that the Arbiter's grounds ain't gonna look too hot after this.
Yeah. Nothing tries to stop you from doing that. So.
All right.
As far as you can tell, this room is empty.
Yeah, which is good. No, we're not going to be harassed by stall children or anything like that, or Keese, or my worst enemy, Bubbles.
What?
There's an enemy called Bubbles. They are the worst. To put it simply, they touch you, you can't use your weapon.
Okay then.
Yes.
Yeah. They would literally kill all of us because, well, I mean, I can fight without a weapon, but I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Oh, it's simple. I just fly away before they can touch me and then cantrip.
They can fly.
Magic. Darn it.
They are literally represented as skulls with little wings.
Darn it.
Yeah, they're delightful. Anyways, so, okay, guys. So should we play it somewhat safe with our reset measures and go for the evil door, or should we try one of the closer doors first?
Um.
I'm making sure we get a group vote on this.
Wait. Is there a way we could just, like peek around the corner of the hallways without actually going down them to see what's down them?
I mean, I guess we
no,
could.
At the end of the hallways, there are archways at the end of the hallways, but they are cloaked in shadow.
Darn.
Oh wow! Exact Zelda logic.
All right. Hold the phone. Maybe we should send in something to scout ahead. I have the perfect plan.
Shoot.
All right. Once again, I take another puppet from the bag.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Unseen Servant,
Okay.
Mm.
turning the puppet invisible. And now it's just going to walk towards... All right. Which direction am I putting this thing?
Okay, what do you guys think we should investigate first? The evil door, the painter door, the evil door, the gem door, or the explorer door?
Let's go with the gem door.
Okay, let's go with the gem door.
All right.
All right. Little Gree is going to go that way.
All right. So
Of course, that's its name.
So
what?
the unseen servant travels in, comes back out and reports back to you. Apparently, past there is a large room filled. The walls and ceiling are covered in spikes, and the floor has a bunch of tiles with letters on it. Past the tiles, there is a graded off area with a weird gemstone looking thing.
All right, then. I relay this to the rest of the party. I can't read Gerudo, so I have no idea what the unseen servant saw.
Yep. For all you know, it might have actually been ancient alien. but that's besides the point.
For ease of use, I'm going to say that you guys can understand these letters.
All right, or at the very least, Kalani will translate for you.
Yeah. So yeah, now you know what that room looks like.
Yeah.
And the grate appears to be, it's like a fine mesh.
Okay. I say we investigate that room because we already sent a scout into it.
Okay.
I don't know. The
That-
spikes
that's
on the
what
ceiling
the-
sound kind of
That's what
painful.
this dark gray line is here. That's the grate. That's so that you guys can't just shoot the switch from the other side of the tiles.
Ah,
Is this an Indiana Jones where we have to jump from letter to letter?
Why don't you find out? I believe, just a second.
so are there instructions here or
Yes,
some
there,
riddle?
there is a poem on the wall. 8 appear before your eyes, and 8 remain in schooled disguise. Avoid all magic in this room, lest reckless steps ensure your doom. The poem is written in Gerudo. The poem is written in Gerudo.
Okay, yeah. So I read that out loud.
I'll go ahead and paste it into the chat here so you guys can access it.
Okay, 8 appear, 8 remain. Schooled disguise. Void all magic in this room. And you know the obvious last line.
Yeah.
The last line that I feel like the architect only put in because somebody said it was insensitive to the special needs group if they didn't include it. Anyways,
8 appear before your eyes, and 8 remain in school disguise. Avoid all magic in this room, lest reckless steps ensure your doom.
Wait a second.
looking at the actual
Looking at
letters.
the words, I think avoid all magic mean
Wait a minute.
a lot of the letters on the
8
floor
remained.
form the word magic.
They're different. They're different schools of magic.
Magic. I saw another one over here.
Oh, I was what was it?
Magic.
I was referring
Magic.
to this right there.
That is a school of magic.
Abjuration, yes.
Magic.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another
I
magic
think we're-
right here.
Magic. We're all like, wait a second.
Wait.
Have we found out the secret code?
I think we did. 8. There's
Evocation.
there's probably 8 there's 8 fancy words for magic.
Romance.
And then there's 8 and then there's 8 fancy words of magic, and then there's 8 just straightforward magic. So
Oh,
we need to find the path
words.
where it's not that.
Keep in mind there are jumping rules. Just so you know.
Good to know.
All
The
right.
stuff does have jumping rules, so if like there's no way through, you can jump over stuff. That is a thing. I'm just making sure you guys know that jumping rules are a thing.
Yeah.
Illusion. All right.
Enchantment.
Okay.
This is a lot of thinking.
Yeah,
No,
I told
and I'm
you
very
it was gonna
happy
be,
about
I
it.
told you it was going to be puzzles.
Yeah, that's what I
John, you're hearing no complaints here. I mean, I've apparently been craving this so much that I literally had a dream 2 nights ago about me exploring some sort of a Zelda temple with Will.
Okay.
It was kind of insane and got crazy out of nowhere, and I'm still not sure what was with those undead children. Anyways,
where Eraser is.
I'm going to count the words of magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
Let's see here. So we have divination, abjuration, evocation, enchantment, conjuration, necromancy, illusion. Wait. Let me recount. Divination, abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, necromancy, evocation, illusion. We're missing one school.
And we're missing one magic, I think.
Did we get divination?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 2.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
At least I only see 6.
All right. So we're gonna find a D.
1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, 7. I missed one. Okay.
All right.
And
I'm going to count all
those
of them
two.
together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's magic, not magic.
Okay, yeah, we're missing 2. We're missing 2 out of 16.
One school and just one straight up magic.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna start. Oh wait, no, we already had divination. What am I referring to? Okay. Do we have conjuration?
Yes.
Yes, right here.
Yeah, I see it. All right.
Wait, what actual school do we not have on here? We don't have transmutation. Okay.
Transmutation. All right.
That's-
That's a very long one.
That's
so it's
the one major school we
I
don't
see it right now. I'll mark
yeah, I
it.
just found it.
But
But,
You know you can do a straight line, right? Like that's a thing.
This is more fun.
all right.
Now we
Okay.
just need to find a magic.
Or you could go for it.
I mean, I have a
That
jetpack.
sounds like a
Technically,
really
I
good
can
way
fly
to
over
kill
it.
ourselves.
Listen, John. Out of all the ways to die, getting impaled by spikes is not something I'm willing to do unless there's an argument that can be made that I'll do that Super Metroid speedrun trick.
What, a shine spark?
No. There's a speedrun trick in Super Metroid where people there's a room literally full of spikes and people have a tendency to just throw Samus right into it
Oh, okay.
and basically cause her to clip through the area.
Okay.
It's kind of ridiculous. Anyways,
I'm just gonna tell you the spikes aren't going to move.
well, yeah, I assume
They're not.
I assume
there
the letter
to-
will fall and we go through.
Well, the spikes are not there to prevent you from. They're not there to like be a trap. They're there to
Where
prevent you
are-
from just using your spider boots to go over it.
So the spikes are on the
Okay.
walls.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought it's like if we do a misstep, then almost the spike ceiling will close down.
No. They're,
Oh no. I was thinking closer to Indiana Jones. We'd just fall into a pit of spikes.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
No, that's an E. So
okay.
that's not magic.
So we're trying to get from one side to another, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
we
seeing a
can't-
lot of incomplete magics, but not
Yeah.
straight magic.
Yeah.
And pole vaulting is completely out of the question, right?
yes.
No. We could technically. John
Well, I
did
mean,
just
If we want to get
specify.
technical, I'm pretty sure I could just use the jetpack to hover like a foot off the floor and fly all the way across.
You notice that in this room, for some reason, your jetpack isn't working.
Darn it.
Well, yeah, it says avoid
Excellent.
all magic in this room. It's like it's referring to both the magic up there and the magic in there. So we're gonna have
You know
to
what?
be using
John,
different checks.
you know what, John? I'm starting to see a regret here. I'm starting to regret I never got the claw shots.
What?
Anyways, the claw shots, basically they're a grappling hook.
Mhm.
They just fire out and then launch a character towards the thing they shot at. Anyways, the point is,
Do we just want someone to book it?
But you gotta
hang on, let me
watch the.
take a look around the let me. You know what? As we see it right now, I'm gonna see if I can find a path across that is the path of least resistance, least terror.
The ceiling is quite low, by the way. The spikes. Kalani is like almost touching the spikes when she. Her head is almost touching the spikes. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna duck a bit.
So jump 1, jump 2.
Okay, so this is a room that I probably shouldn't try to.
Jump 4. Jump 5 and out.
I was looking at this path.
I was looking at the left side here. Where?
Wait a second. So down 1 jump. Oh, but right here is right here. No, never mind.
Yeah. Go in between here and then
there,
and then down that way, and then one more jump, and you're home free.
Over 1. Okay, this one has 2. Yeah, but that one you get the problem of where necromancy and magic are.
Yeah.
Isn't that dark gray line of
that one on the left side is 3 jumps.
That dark gray line is where that dark gray line here is where John said there was a grate, so that we don't just shoot or throw a rock at the switch.
Ah.
I mean, that's a normal Zelda thing.
Yeah, no, it is. In fact, should we just say that Kalani should be the one to just tell them that crystal's a switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so common. Okay, yeah. So that thing over there is a switch. That grate's probably there to keep us from cheating the puzzle. Because knowing us,
yeah,
it probably took John a great deal of effort, which is why I'm not blaming him taking 2 weeks to figure some of this out and the rest of it to play Persona.
I am just going to tell you right now, I did not create a single one of the puzzles in this dungeon. They all come from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Ah. Well, anyways, one of you guys should probably do this, because it sounds like if I try to jump, we might have a Kalani kebab. And I don't want that.
Well, I think I found
I've died enough in this campaign, thank you.
I think I found a suitable path.
As the residential acrobat of the group, I will go.
Yeah.
You are.
Well, come over here.
Yeah.
I think I found a way through.
Actually, hang on. Let's
Oof.
hang on a sec.
What the? Oh.
I dare you to step on one of the tiles that has a word on it.
I get the sense bad things will happen.
Maybe if curiosity overblows us, I'll just slap this one. I won't have to actually fall into it. I just sort of kick it.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Poke it with a stick.
Poke it with a stick.
I mean, does anyone want to find out what could happen?
Sure, I'm gonna stand back though.
So
I'm gonna stand all the way back here.
Oh, you're just gonna stand on it, Juno? So you activate a pressure plate. Make a Constitution saving throw as poisonous gas comes out from around the plate.
Okay, so it could be worse.
Okay. Who all needs to make that saving throw?
Never mind. Juno was is Juno actually doing it? So yeah, you fail. Just Juno needed to do it.
Okay.
You take 12. You take 12 poison damage. And then you cough and sputter, and the gas goes away eventually.
All right, Griswold will be
There are worse things. Do your thing, Griswold.
All right.
Remember, this area is the goal.
All right then. So,
make your checks and we'll sit back here. I don't have 100 feet of rope to save you.
All right. I'm gonna continue walking this way, and then I gotta jump from. What is that?
You can walk diagonally.
Yeah, you can move diagonally over there.
All right. Yeah, we'll just continue, and then we got
You got to hop.
Vault and pull vault from V to I.
All right.
All right.
Make a acrobatics check.
Oh.
Technically, you don't have to make an acrobatics check, but I'm going to have you make one because I want there to be a little bit more challenge because you guys figured this puzzle out really quick.
All
Yeah.
right. Shoot, I forgot. What was it? All right. So at our level, proficiency modifier is +4. So +9. 16.
Yep, you successfully vault.
All right.
Okay, so remember, you got to get over here because there's a grate here. That dark gray line's a grate.
Yeah, you
All
can't-
right.
You can't get through that.
Oh, I can't jump over the grate?
No, it goes all the way to
okay,
the ceiling.
Ah,
So you should probably
All right,
hop sideways, go 2 over, hop sideways again, hop down, and then walk over. Like,
wait, how big are the holes in the grate? Could I perhaps
You
like
should-
maybe
It's like
myself on?
it's like you know those strainers that are like a mesh in them. It's like one of those.
Gotcha. So it's not like what was it? It's not like a
It's-
fence that you can easily climb.
No,
Just
Yeah,
you can't climb on top of.
No, it's literally designed to prevent us from doing anything with it.
yeah. No, it looks like this is the
it's
easiest
basically
way.
meant to be. It's basically just a wall that you can see through.
Okay.
You see the yellow crystal sitting behind it, and that's it.
All right.
And I need you to go over there and give it a good whack with your stick.
All right. So I'm gonna vault from I to O.
All right.
So that's another. check.
Yep, make the check.
Wait. Hold up. Does guidance help with this or no?
You could if you wanted to. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Plus 1d4. 20.
Good old whack.
I am going to use my failure card.
All right.
You land right on that N.
Plop.
So divination. Make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. So
Ooh,
rolling
Wait a second.
1d20
What's the range?
plus
30 feet. Yeah, you're out of range. Sorry, buddy. Can't help you.
Oh, okay.
What do you expect me to do? Throw a rock at you? Best I got's 50 feet of rope.
12.
You are well past 50 feet.
All right. You can no longer perceive any of the letters.
Oh shoot.
So I'm just gonna
Griswold,
remove.
what's wrong?
I'm just gonna remove these lines. You basically just don't know what any of the letters are at all. I'm not gonna remove it from the map, but
You just made them invisible to the players, is all you did.
well, I removed the lines, but I'm not gonna remove the actual tiles. I mean, I could.
Okay.
I could make
All
them
right.
invisible. Yeah, there you go. They're invisible, so yeah, you don't know where the tiles are at all now.
Okay, I just know that the two to the right of me are safe.
Wait, do the rest of us know where the tiles
Yes,
are?
the rest of you do know where the tiles are. I guess
So
I
in
should have
theory-
kept the lines on there.
So in theory, could we call out and be like, jump here, turn
What?
there?
You could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so use a command, I guess, to first of all find out what's wrong with Griswold, because we don't know what happened.
Griswold, yeah, you asked Drew.
Yeah, Griswold,
All right.
what happened?
I can't perceive the letters. Things have gone foreign.
What do
Look
you
at
mean?
Varut.
You can't see the letters? That's right there.
Ice.
I
I
wasn't
hate
actually
magic.
I wasn't actually planning for that to be the one you landed on. I just wanted you to land on one of them.
Yeah, that's really funny, actually. You're just like, hey, I got a failure card. Oh, now I made the puzzle infinitely harder. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, groan something in Gerudo about hating magic, and I'm going to because Griswold has shown trust in me before, I'm going to I'm going to
I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys your lines back.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
I can't
tell.
give you guys your lines back apparently. Never mind. Sorry.
Darn.
Well, I know that it was pretty much somewhere
The last two
here-ish.
rows are basically a no-go, except from here to here.
You can feel free to redraw the lines if you want to, but sorry.
We can't see the letters, which is the problem.
Yeah, you can't see the letters.
I just know that there's one directly to the right of me.
I can't make it selective so that only you guys can see the letters.
Yeah.
You could just draw the lines on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, just draw the lines so that we have a remote idea of where to, at least around where Griswold is, because I don't know what'll happen the rest on the way back.
On the GM layer. Let's see, your transmutation was right here.
Okay.
There's this one here. You figured that one out. There's your education.
I don't remember if there was one right here.
No. But you figured you figured out all but one of the
magics.
Of the magics. Yes.
Yeah. So, which honestly, it just makes me think of the architect making this, just being like, what would be a good way to do this puzzle? I know, I'm just going to copy paste magic 8 times. But he's like, no, you know what? 16 times. So that, but then it's obvious. I know, I'll swap half the words with fancy versions of magic.
There you go.
Were those green lines there?
The green lines, they were not there, no.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to direct Griswold to. Okay, I'm gonna have Griswold face the east wall.
Oh,
and
I was facing that way, but
yeah, and then to jump across that tile. Very specific instructions that you cannot interpret in any other way. Unless you are genuinely insane.
Gotcha. I'm going to do exactly as Kalani states.
Griswold is not insane. She just doesn't know where the letters are.
Yep. No, exactly. But she can still see the tiles.
I forgot to mark divination. I should mark divination.
All right. Well. Okay. So did Griswold jump across that last tile?
Yes, Griswold jumped that one. Just
told her to jump. Okay. Now to step forward a tile.
All right. I point with my pole arm to make sure that it's definitely the correct spot.
Yeah. Okay. I'll to travel east one tile one more time.
All right.
And to turn away from us and jump across that tile.
Okay. All right.
Turn 90 degrees.
One more acrobatics check. Yep, you're just fine.
You should be safe for now. Hit that crystal.
Okay. I go forward 2 tiles and hit the crystal.
All right.
No, it'd be down here in the corner.
You're going to stay on the tiles.
Oh, that crystal. I thought that thing.
Yeah, no. You just had to walk around that grate.
All right, you hit the crystal. It turns dark, and all of the tiles slide over to be replaced by a flat floor.
I'm gonna take my axe long ways and tap one of the tiles we knew was dangerous.
Nothing happens. There aren't any tiles anymore. It's just a flat stone floor.
Okay. Griswold, it's safe to come across.
Whoa. Okay. I'm just gonna casually stroll.
Nothing happens as you go back. You guys figured that puzzle out really fast.
Well, I kept seeing magic written on the floor, and I was like, wait a second.
He saw it faster than I did.
I just saw a giant abjuration.
I was
looking back at the
All right, which room you going to next?
All right.
Well, we haven't scouted out any of the rooms.
Shall we just walk away around a circle?
Oh yeah,
Let's,
and the bottom right chain on the door recedes into the wall.
Are you sure it's a chain and not a pole?
Okay, it's a pole. Fine, whatever.
I mean, either way, I'm fine with it. I'm just wondering.
Yes, it's a pole. The bottom right
Okay.
pole recedes into the wall.
All right. Interesting.
So it seems by completing that puzzle, you unlocked one of the latches on the door.
I see. So we need to. I see. So the boss key is finding all the keys. I see you took inspiration from the Forest Temple, except did the smart thing and didn't directly rip it off by making us light torches. Like Twilight Princess did with the actual Arbiter's crowns. I'm not even kidding with that. Arbiter's crowns ripped off the Forest Temple. Anyways, so how many more things? How many more spells can you do or scout out? Or should we even bother scouting out? That was relatively light.
Well, I mean, how long did that puzzle take? Because, what was it?
About as long as we took.
Unseen Servant has about an hour's worth of duration. So
The
little
puzzle
Grigri is
probably
still there.
took about 5 minutes.
All right then.
Okay, have it check out the sextant room.
All right.
All right.
You
This
see,
one over here.
It reports back that it saw a room. It's like a map room. There's shelves on the walls. There's a big table in the middle with a map spread across it. And on the wall there is a three dial like combination lock on the wall. The dials appear to have letters on them.
More letters.
Or no, I think is it letters or is it numbers? It's numbers, not letters. It's numbers.
I'm gonna pat the puppet on the head and put it back in the bag.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and have it scout out all the rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say while we have it.
Oh.
Yeah, while we have it.
All
and
right.
before we go to solve any other crazy puzzles, let's have it scout the rest of the rooms. Let's see what's down the painter hall, the artist's hallway.
It is an artist's gallery. There are paintings of monsters in it.
So what's behind the skull?
And there's also a let's see. Also
What's
on that
behind
one
door
there
number 4?
is a 7-digit letter code lock on the wall in the painter room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm suddenly very unnerved because we have bad experiences with paintings of monsters.
All right, and you travel into this one. This is a crypt. There are 9 areas. There is a grid of 4x4 squares on the floor, and there is a poem written in Gerudo on the wall. This is like this is like an altar.
I see. Okay, so I say we figure out the puzzle of the scholar's room first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll walk down. Yeah.
All right, and aside next to the map on the table, there is also a set of directions. I'm going to give you the map here. That's what the map looks like.
oh, so there was nothing dangerous in there. Good.
No, nothing dangerous. And the directions are like they're like a story of an adventure that happened. So day 1, our search for the lost treasure began at the northwest inlet Windstaff Cove. After unloading our necessities, we traveled east to Lone Pine, then southwest past Northridge to the Palms Oasis. As evening approached, we continued southeast to Anchor Point, then camped in the Great Dunes. That's day 1. And then day 2, in the morning, we arose at the dunes and headed to Dead Man's Cave. After finding it empty, our party continued to the Golden Ziggurat. Heading due east, we made camp at the Swirling Sands. And lastly, after a strange night's sleep, we awoke on the third day back at Anchor Point with no memory or trace of traveling there. The swirling sands must have taken us in the night. We skirted the swirling sands to reach the Red Tower, but still couldn't find the treasure. Thinking that we may have overlooked something in the cave, we headed back. From there, we headed to the southern coast to see if the treasure was at Kraken Point. Finding nothing, we returned to Anchor Point. What awaited us there was unlike any treasure we'd imagined. And that is all that is written on it.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, let's see here. Northwest Inlet. Would you say that's... Well, would you say this is the Northwest Inlet, or this is the Northwest Inlet?
I was thinking that's the Northwest Inlet.
Okay, so we start there. Traveled east to Lone Pine.
Right there.
Then southwest, past the North Ridge to the Palms Oasis. As in the approach, continue southeast to to Anchor Point, and camped in the Great Dune. Morning arose the dunes and headed to Dead Man's Cave. What do you think? This one?
Cave.
I'm gonna assume the only cave on the map.
Yeah.
To the cave. Golden Ziggurat. Made camp in the swirling sand. Strange night's sleep. Woke back at Anchor Point. No memory. Swirling sand, skirted sands to reach the Red Tower. Thinking maybe overlooked something. The cave headed. In the cave, we headed back. From there, we headed to the southern coast to see if the treasure was at Kraken Point. Finding nothing, we returned to Anchor Point. Would await us there was a treasure unlike anything imagined.
Remember that there is a number code lock on the wall with 3 digits.
Where is the... So it's just a code lock on the wall.
Yes.
All right.
I think what it is it's how many which locations were revisited the most in the order they were first visited.
The cave and Anchor Point.
And then
you can make checks to see if you can ask for hints if you want, and I'll have you make a check.
we can't do that.
Here. Oh, no, wrong button. There. Fine.
I mean, judging from the lock, in which there's only 3.
Well, there's 2 places but that were visited many times. The cave was visited twice. Anchor Point was visited 3 times.
Looks like it.
2, 3, and then we just need to find what the other one is.
1?
Sure.
All right, you enter that code into the lock, and nothing happens.
I feel like we're missing something.
Do you want to ask for a hint?
Yeah.
What would that roll even be?
It would be one of an investigation, insight, perception, or survival checks.
I'll make an investigation check. I'm very good at those.
Okay.
I have a 7 to insight.
D20 plus 10. Really?
All right. The word trace from day 3 strikes you as important, suggesting that the map is meant to be drawn on.
Oh.
So, what we did.
Yes.
Well, we did that.
Like in character,
In our
the map is meant to be
heads.
drawn on.
Okay. I draw on it what I just drew.
Yeah, you draw on it what you just drew. Nothing happens when you do that, but you get a. But that's what the hint is.
Mhm.
Is there anything on the back of the map?
Nope.
Okay. just making sure that there wasn't any crazy special shenanigans.
Nope.
Make a survival check and have guidance.
All right. Fair enough.
See if this is any better. Hey, it's a
All
lot
right.
better.
You know that the directions don't represent an efficient way to search an area, and you deduce that the directions must be presenting some sort of message.
I'm going to go ahead and try my insight check.
Southwest,
Okay.
southeast, east.
The map doesn't have labels, which means the names of the landmarks aren't significant. What's important are their positions relative to one another.
Important is their positions relevant to each other.
Wait, so it's east, southwest, southeast. Southeast, west. So wait a second, so east, southwest, southeast, west. Headed to Dead Man's Cave. That's to the northeast. Okay.
I guess you could make another investigation check with a higher DC if you wanted another hint.
Okay. Sure. I'm stumped, and I'll give myself guidance.
Okay.
What the computer do? Nat 1. Really?
You remain stumped.
Your computer short-circuited.
You remain stumped. You have no idea.
Said, it's a piece of paper.
That's a shame because you guys are really close to figuring this out, but you haven't quite gotten it yet.
Yeah, we're clearly missing something.
Like seriously,
God, that is
the
such a
code is
beautiful.
the code is right in front of your eyes.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but
Apparently, we're missing something amazing, and I just spit on my monitor.
Wait.
How is the code inputted into the lock? Is it through a numpad?
It's 3 dials
No.
that have numbers from 0 to 9.
Darn.
All right.
Why?
was
Were
like,
you
wait a
planning on
second.
hacking it? That's not gonna work.
No.
Dude.
I was thinking, what if it's a numpad, and that's the pattern over the numpad?
Oh,
Wait.
that actually would be
kind
a
of-
good idea.
Hold up. I think I figured it out. All right. So first,
Share your wisdom.
okay. So this only makes sense in my mind. All right. So northwest inlet to what was it? Okay, our search for the lost.
East. Northwest inlet to the east.
Windstaff Cove. So, all right. After unloading everything, we travel to Lone Pine on the southwest north ridge of the Palms Oasis. All right. As evening approached, we continue to Anchor Point. So all the way down to the Lost Dunes.
Nope, that's the Swirling Sands.
No, Lost Dunes is west.
Shoot, hold up. How do I undo?
You can click on the drawing and delete it if you're in the mouse mode.
You could also just do Control Z.
Right, there we go. Hold up. And freehand, and then we go that way. The first
No,
number is
that's the ziggurat.
oh. Wait,
This right here.
there we go.
These are
the first
dunes.
number is still 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the first day.
No. You see, it's 3. Look at the outline of the shape that I just made. It is a 3.
I see it.
I
see.
So
3,
we rose at the dunes and headed to
oh,
Deadman's Cove.
Wait.
No, that's the first. Wait, what? Okay, and then
Okay, so we got a 3. So now let's delete some of the other stuff. Declutter this.
Yeah, and then we do it in a different color.
Okay, come on. John, can you delete the dark blue?
I can try. It's going to be hard because I have control of the map as well. I'm going to have to switch it to map layer. There we go. There's a grid on
Oh wait, no, I got some of it.
all right.
Wait, they're in.
Dead Man's Cave. After finding an empty
What does that one look like?
the golden ziggurat. Heading due east, we head camp to the swirling sands. The second number.
Okay, so that's a 4.
All right.
3, 4.
Let's choose this color. Okay. Strange night's sleep. We awoke on the 3rd day at Anchor Point. Anchor Point to the Red Tower. Thing that we
To the Kraken.
Okay.
We headed back to the cave.
Wait.
And then we head to Kraken Point.
Kraken Point, and then finding the swim back to Anchor Point.
8.
All right. 8.
All right, you enter
3, 4, 8.
348 into the lock, and you hear the secret noise, and yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
There you go. Was it my final line about it being right in front of your eyes that got it for you?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. It's because I definitely wasn't seeing it until Spencer started really giving a good stare.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I was just picturing him with his eye glued to his monitor until eventually he went, "It only makes sense in my mind." Then again, I don't know what Spencer looks like.
All right. Which one are you going to next?
Okay,
Coffins or art gallery?
so art gallery, which sounds like certain death, or the other room that sounds like a bunch of redeads are gonna pop out at us. I'm telling you right now, that art gallery is either going to be some Phantom Ganon bull crap happening to us, or it's going to be or it's going to be more of those, or it's going to be something like them.
I mentioned that there is a 7-digit number combo lock on the wall. 7-letter.
There's a what?
On the wall of the art gallery, there's a 7-digit letter, a 7-letter combo lock, like the one in the map room, but with letters and 7 long.
Okay. So I say, let's go with the art gallery first.
Okay. All right, you step in. The gallery
Grab my
is
character
decorated
token.
with 7 framed paintings of monsters. A few chairs and benches have been placed in front of the art reviewing. It is in surprisingly good condition. A plaque mounted on one of the walls bears the following dedication. In order to gain all knowledge, one must know where to start. Count on your enemies to reveal the source of the secret. This room is dedicated to the defeat of all the monsters within.
So what monsters are on the walls?
Alright, the paintings contain 4 Helmosaurs, 4 Bokoblins, 1 Lizalfos, 1 Darknut, 3 Choo-Choos, 6 Dodongos, and 3 Beamos. I will copy that into the chat so that you have a list of it.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that Kalani can just go, Helmosaur, Helmosaur, Lizithos, Darknut, Choo Choo, Dodongo. Oh, hey, a Beamos. and you look at the art, and you look at the strange thing that looks like it's a turret, and go, that's a turret, Beamos. Because it literally looks like for those who don't know, a Beamos in most representations tends to be an eye on a stalk. And it looks around and has a tendency to shoot things.
Alright.
Now they're much more dangerous because they're now a variant of Guardian. Which is just great.
Alright.
L D.
Let's see here.
U.
So what was that? What was that passage
Figure it
again?
out, Brad, really?
4, 5, 6.
Did Brad seriously already figure it out?
I just got a wild idea and I ran with it. What if the numbers have to do with which letter in the word?
Yeah,
Why
but
do
how
I even
the
try?
Molduga.
Yes, you enter Molduga into the lock and it clicks open.
I had a wildest idea and I was like, wait.
yeah. You're like, wait, I heard Kalani say the word Molduga once.
Why do I even try?
honestly, John, I feel just as cheated.
Hey, I actually play as my character having a 20 intelligence.
I know, it's making me a little annoyed because you just solved the puzzle instantly.
It's really funny because it made me think of like an isekai anime. He just walked in and was like, it's like to those who can seek my dedication, these are the monsters I have slain. The code is 8436. What the fuck?
All right, well, this last puzzle shouldn't be so easy because I don't even fully understand it. So
okay, let's take a look at the room that's probably going to have undead Stalfos or whatever come at us.
You travel in. There is a poem written on the wall in Gerudo. There is a 4x4 grid of squares. I'm going to show it to you. This is just a puzzle room, by the way. These are all just puzzle rooms. It looks like this. There are 9 skulls arranged near it. They appear to be Gerudo skulls. And the poem says, brave warriors...
How can you tell the size?
Brave warriors met their demise foretold. Their secret kept shall yet unfold. If crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial beds for 4 of 9.
Okay, just go ahead and put that in the chat while we wrap our brains on what kind of coke addict wrote that, and we'll
set up. Now, this is a very crazy idea, but what if it's like Minesweeper?
I was thinking more like Sudoku, but that works too.
Okay, I'll be right back to put actual water in my cup of ice. So, let me know if you guys figure something out.
You know, Spencer, I think you're right. I think it is more like
I totally understand this now. I didn't read it fully, and I understand it now that I read it fully.
Celestial
Wait,
beds.
what are the stars?
The stars are symbols on it.
No, those are the celestial beds. So on 4 of them, there has to be a skull on it.
There you go.
Because there are 9 skulls in total. Yes, there are 9 skulls in total.
All right, what have we got?
Right, so the last line, celestial beds for 4 of 9, because there are...
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stars.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to mark it with an X.
That's going to be where one of the skulls go.
Maybe.
Yes, I think this is like Sudoku.
All right, so
Wait a second.
And yeah, you understand that you have to arrange the skulls in some way.
Yes.
all right,
Are they
so
like actual Gerudo skulls?
Yes, they are actual Gerudo skulls.
this is very morbid, but then
Yeah,
again,
no.
the Imperium.
Kalani's just going to look at this puzzle. Kalani's just going to look at this puzzle like, just.
Are you actually arranging the skulls like that, Maddie?
1, 2, 3. We're missing one in the top row. Right there, yeah. And then right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you have 9
I haven't
skulls.
heard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all of them. 1,
Yep.
2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, that works.
Are we absolutely sure?
No.
Oh.
Wait, does it?
What?
Let me check real quick. That just
It satisfies the numbers written on the sides of it, and the 4-star roll.
No, it
Unless
doesn't. No, wait, yes, it does. Okay, that's not the solution it has in the book. But that is a solution that does actually work. I got confused because that's not the solution it has in the book. I figured there was only one, but there is not only one.
there's a difference.
We don't solve the puzzle according to the.
It's like when you assemble something and you have pieces left over.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it works.
It does work. That does actually satisfy all the conditions. Okay, so yeah, the secret noise plays, and you hear a grinding noise.
With a notable question mark this time.
And you hear a grinding noise from outside.
Like,
All right, now
And you step outside the room to notice that the boss door has opened.
okay, so crazy idea. We should probably like, I don't know if we should rest up necessarily, but we should definitely like regain some hit points.
You could take you could take a short rest.
Would that regain hit points?
Yes, you can roll hit dice.
Hit dice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think we should do that because how's everybody looking?
I'm only down 8. I'm at. Yeah. So mostly So I've used 2 spell slots, 2 third-level spell slots, and my once prolonged rest burning hands. So I have 1 third-level spell slot. Otherwise, I have all my stuff still ready to own 8 hit points.
What about you, Maddie? I haven't heard you at all tonight, Maddie. Does anyone else think Maddie might be muted?
Well, if you're looking the thing, she's not muted.
Well, she's typing.
Okay, I just haven't heard her all night.
Yeah, point
I
there.
either.
But
Hold on.
There's not a mute icon next to her in Discord.
Yeah, no, there isn't. She just said hold on, though.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Experiencing technical difficulties.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hey!
Okay, finally.
You're like, I had some good zingers back
Yeah,
there.
like you guys couldn't hear me the whole time?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Word.
No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. I just got a new set of headphones.
I was just like, huh, I guess dungeons just aren't her forte.
No. I've been trying to help out. I didn't know I was muted.
Yeah. It's like the first time we've actually heard you say any words out tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm at 41 out of 116 hit points. So, yeah.
So yeah, we should definitely rest.
Yeah.
At least rest. Like, I don't know. Do you guys think it would be prudent to do a long rest, or
You could if you honestly could if you wanted to. It's the Redeads were the only monsters in this dungeon besides the boss.
weird?
I wanted
I
to make it
mean-
more of a puzzle-based dungeon than a fighting-based dungeon.
No, you're fine.
Well, if there's no adverse effects, I don't see why not to, and we could all redo everything.
I agree. And this center area is somewhat serene.
Yes.
And worst case scenario, we just do the usual someone keeps watch deal.
Yeah. You guys get a long rest. Nothing of note happens during it.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna get another puppet out from my bag. This one's name is Okay, let me find the list of names.
I don't see much of a reason. I'm pretty sure Kalani can make a safe guess as to what it might be.
Oof. All right.
There's big scary door. There's a spider on it.
Well, the door isn't visible anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was one. It's slid either up or down. Whichever direction it went does not matter.
Yeah.
I mean, for all I know, it swung sideways, and now it's just a wall. But
And the hallway past there recedes into darkness. You can't see anything. You can't see anything in the hallway. Past like 5 feet in.
all right, we're gonna do this classic Zelda style. Let's go in, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty. Let me start revealing some terrain here. You enter the. Are you just gonna get right into the main room? Like there, you come across a.
First, I'm gonna just
archway leading into a gigantic room. You can't see through.
Yeah.
the
First, I just want to know what is this room like, just for flavor
it's
texting.
a hallway. There are pots lining it, but
Wait, pots?
yes.
Sorry. My Zelda training is just going to take over. I'm just going to start smashing them.
Okay. Yeah, you find.
Do I find any rupees?
You find. Let's say you find 10 rupees.
Yes! I looked crazy for 2 minutes, and then you guys saw me walk away with money.
I mean, that's also literally me and Knights of the Old Republic. There's a foot locker, must search it.
Yeah.
It's like Juno searching dead bodies for caps.
Sorry, I just had to. The moment you said there were pots in the room, I was like, my mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
An archaeologist.
So the one character of ours that actually has money now has yet more money.
Yeah.
Alright, are you gonna?
It honestly would have been worse if we were in Hyrule Field. I would just cut in grass for a while.
Are you guys all gonna get into
Whack in the grass.
the treasure room now? Not the treasure room, the boss room.
All right, let's head on in
Alrighty.
and meet face to face with whatever it's going to be called this time.
Alright.
Whatever
so,
her
the
title's
room-
going to be this
The
time.
room is a large octagonal room with a web on the ground. For everyone but Kalani, because Kalani's immune to difficult terrain, the webs are considered difficult terrain. So basically, the entire room is difficult terrain. On the ground.
Hey,
When you're
Oh.
when you're flying, there is no such thing as difficult terrain. So.
Yeah.
well, unless it was wind, but even
Well, yeah,
then,
but
I'm not
not
sure.
in this case. And you hear maniacal laughter in kind of a monstrous voice fills the room. And an enormous spider with an eye on its thorax drops down in front of you. Roll initiative.
I'm going to assume that it's the Twilight Princess version where its pedipalps also have little crab pincher claws.
Sure, why not?
Because while Gohma is technically known as as a spider monster, she is also technically a crab. I don't know why she is,
The
but
web
she is.
magical or anything?
What?
Is the web magical or anything? Because
No, the web isn't magical. It's just
Okay.
It's just difficult
Okay,
terrain.
so
just a
non-magical
web.
difficult terrain doesn't cost me anything.
Okay, so you're immune to it then. You don't need to worry.
Okay,
about
so just because it's the Zelda thing, I just imagine it comes down and a box underneath it appears saying desert dwelling arthropod, Gohma.
it. Sure, why not?
An 8x8. What size creature takes up an 8x8?
It's bigger than it should be. It's technically only size huge, but the stat block I'm using. But I'm making it bigger because Gohma is supposed to be gigantic.
Yeah, Gohma's huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Honestly, size-wise, that's pretty standard for Gohma.
You guys are rolling really well for initiative.
Oh, right, initiative.
The
Well,
room is not particularly dark. It's bright enough that you guys can see without too much trouble.
Oh, crap, damn.
Well, I mean, I have dark vision.
I'm just doing that so that there's no issues with it. 'Cause
Okay, so yeah.
this boss fight's going to be hard enough as it is. So yeah.
Yeah, which is why I suggested the thing.
Oh yeah, and the door shuts behind you, so you guys are.
Everybody get on in.
Yes, the door shuts behind you. Yeah, Bert, you're up first.
Okay.
Gohma.
This be a big thing. Ice storm or wall of fire, maybe.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I would have had the golden gauntlets to use the dungeon item to beat the boss, but whatever.
Yeah, there is a door at the far end of the room.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying it would have been funny to use, like, we got a dungeon item, and then I used it to kill it.
I know that's the normal thing for Zelda, but
Yeah.
The golden
Yeah,
gauntlets
but
are
like
so-
I was
are
even
powerful
thinking like even without the gauntlets, like what if I just had a dungeon key? I just took the boss key and killed Gohma with it. Stabbed her in the eye.
The gauntlets are powerful enough that I don't really want to give them to you for the boss fight.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay,
No, that's
so
fair.
ice storm or wall of fire. Either way, I have the range.
What does one do? What does the other do?
Ice storm. A hail of rock hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex save. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold on a fail or half on a successful. Hailstones turn the storm's area into difficult terrain.
Okay.
Wall of fire. You create a wall of fire on solid
And
surface within-
I should mention, it should go without saying that Gohma is immune to the webs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she and I are in the same boat.
As is Juno. Juno is
Yeah.
immune to difficult terrain. Not
You
magical.
can make a wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Also opaque and lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex save. On failed save, creature takes 5d8 fire or half an electronic successful one. One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Okay,
What
and
is the web flammable?
and I feel like I have to, as the brother of a guy who played a fire sorcerer for years, I feel like I must ask this question. How do we know lighting this room on fire won't have any severe negative effects?
You don't know that until we try it.
Because I would like to point out there's a giant web in this room. It is sealed off.
Forget webs and combustible
Oxygen
materials.
deprivation is technically a thing.
Technically, it's a sealed environment, and burning up our oxygen supply would not be the smartest thing.
Yes.
You don't
Exactly my
technically know
thought.
It's a sealed environment. There could be like
What?
pinhole. You don't know it's a sealed environment. There could be pinholes in the top.
Yes.
Yeah, but the pinholes in a desert?
Or it could be magic.
You know what? Let's have some
It's
fun.
maytime.
cryo missiles. I cast Ice Storm on it. In other words, I'm flavoring it as I fire a cryo missile from my jetpack. I just,
It
head
will
forward.
Gohma will make a dexterity saving throw at advantage because she has magic resistance.
Mm.
Of course she does.
That's a 24 for save for the save.
Darn it. Wait. Do I want to use this card now?
Penalty only subtracts a d6.
Oh, let's see here.
What does Juno have?
Juno has advantage, penalty, disadvantage, critical hit, and fortuitous circumstance.
Do you
All right. By the way, I should point out, Maddie, this is the kind of situation using those is for.
Yeah.
I know. I just. Yeah, I'm not good at timing.
No, just letting you know that it's safe to use them now.
I know.
Okay. If it gets a 5 or a 6 on a penalty on the d6 roll, it fails. Otherwise, it would be disadvantage. That would only be the only other thing that would work at the current moment.
Okay, do you want to use it?
I mean, I don't have that card. I have the penalty card. 5 or a 6 is a 1/3 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun.
All right.
I'll use the penalty card.
She still passes.
Darn.
She got her 2 on the die of the d6. She got her 2.
Wait,
Darn.
hold up.
All right.
Should I be first?
Okay, so
No, you got her
that
23.
is 2d8
No, I
and
got it.
46. Slash R.
Oh, you got her
2d8.
29? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got 29.
Sorry, we'll put you second.
Oh,
Okay.
No, you can keep going on your stuff, Root, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Arcane firearm.
We're just so used to Varut going first.
Yeah. I can add a d8. Do I want to add the extra d8 to bludgeoning or to cold?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which.
Okay, 2d8 plus 1d8. 46, I believe I said it was. Yes, I did. That. Nice.
Alright, 14 damage. Yep. So, throw an ice storm at the giant spider.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Big cryo explosion. Bonus action. No, that's a full action to deploy the E-web, so nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Alright, Griswold, now it's your turn. Sorry.
Right. Nothing is going to hinder my fastness. I am going to cast haste.
Okay.
And as my
Nothing.
I'm going to cast freedom of movement,
Okay.
which is for the duration the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Okay.
The target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints such as manacles or being grappled.
So it has advantage against being restrained, or it is immune to?
Oh, I spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape
No,
from
like-
non-magical
Like,
restraints.
there's the thing where it's like, the target, you ignore difficult terrain, and what's the other one? What is that?
And spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Okay. So it's immune. Okay. Anyways. Alright. What you do
That's
with
all
your
I can
bonus
do.
action?
Well, I can only use the bonus action to attack if I use the attack action, so yeah, I guess nothing.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Gohma will use a legendary action to summon 2 swarms of baby Gohmas.
Of course.
Must purge them.
Wait. Guys, this has given me ammunition. She's giving me ammunition.
Alright, it is now Gohma's turn. So the swarms move with her on her turn.
Okay.
What is this?
All right.
They don't have enough to get to you, but 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Gohma. By the way, the ceiling is very, very high. It goes up to like as far as you can see, basically.
Wow. What? Ooh.
So it's as tall as the room is wide.
Yes. Pretty much. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge room. I mean, if you zoom out, like, wow.
Yeah, this is a big room. It's a boss room.
Well, yeah, no, it makes sense, especially given the size of the actual monster. I mean, it's Gohma. Look at her. I mean, what does she eat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's a spider, so she probably eats her own young.
All right, she is going to fire webs into a 30-foot cube.
Oh. That's lovely.
So 30 feet is 6 feet on the side. Basically, this. Oh, yeah, I still have free hand.
I don't think any of us are outside of that cube.
Yeah, but where the webs are matters. Because they stick around. So basically,
Yep.
that whole area is now webbed. So everyone except for well, no, this isn't a magical effect. So everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Haha!
Oh, come on.
Was that your saving throw, Varut? The 20?
Yep.
All right. Only Griswold remain. Oh, Carl needs to as well. Only Griswold remains free. The rest of you are restrained.
Wait a second. Can I Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore difficult terrain and just walk out of this.
You are restrained.
No,
You are not
I know that. I know
Wait,
it
wait, wait,
doesn't
wait.
work.
I'm going to use one of my flashes of genius. I have a 25.
All right. Yeah. You are not. You are not restrained. Carl is also restrained by the webs.
Good.
Just
Goody,
a second.
goody.
I don't remember if juggernauts get anything that gives them immunity to that. I don't think they do. I'm just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything like that.
At least
Mostly
not yet.
because-
I know unstoppable force gives you temporary immunity to restrained, but
Yeah, which is really funny because we've never really ran into the idea of Kalani being the one restrained.
yeah.
She's the one doing the restraining.
Alrighty. The area.
So Juno, how you gonna get out of
the
this?
area of the webs is difficult terrain, and it lasts for a minute. A creature can use an action to make a strength check. On a success, it frees itself or a creature within 5 feet. The webbing is immune to all damage except magical fire. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I feel like it's fair. Yeah. Wow, this web is strong.
Oh gosh.
So, guys, I have
Alright.
a flamethrower
Juno, it's your
and
turn.
thermal. What should I do next one?
Okay,
You are restrained. That means you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against you, and you cannot move.
can I try to break out of that?
Yes, that would be a strength check.
Okie dokie. I'll just do it.
That's control.
All right, you break yourself out of the restraints. That does take your action to do, though.
Just for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike at the 4th level.
Okay. And Carl can also make a strength check to try and break out.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just got an evil idea.
Ruh-roh.
As long as I can give all you guys.
Carl remains held fast.
Oh, poor Carl, you're gonna be eaten by Gohma.
Whatever. Alrighty. Kalani, your turn.
So, okay, I've planned out my turn, which is thankfully a lot more simple because she restrained me.
Yep.
So
I just got
You
very
remain stuck.
wow. Whatever.
You-
Whatever. I can still. Whatever. Being restrained doesn't stop me from battle crying.
Okay. Yeah. You,
so that
you
everybody
remain-
has those effects.
Yep.
Which are
You struggle against the webs. You almost break free, but you just don't quite break free.
Yeah.
okay. What were the effects of the battle cry?
You get 14 temporary hit points, right?
Yeah, something like that. Let me grab my
Okay.
phone.
Like time to die slightly less.
I just got an evil idea. I stick the metal vibroblade in its carapace, and then I cast heat metal on the vibroblade.
That's an idea.
You could do that.
Yeah, you could do that.
You could
Do it.
that. I have a much more sinister idea.
Which is
How about we don't stick it in its carapace?
Ooh, yeah, there is a big eye on its thorax.
Yeah, there's a giant, obvious eye in the middle of its thorax.
this is true.
Yeah. And I would like to point out that that is about to get very dangerous very quick.
So obviously we should blind it.
Oh, God.
No, that is not its visual eye. It still has 8 eyes like a normal spider.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's-
yeah, no. I just made a harrowing realization.
What?
These webs are flammable to magical flames, right?
Yes, they are flammable to magical flames.
Oh, God, I really hope its eye laser doesn't work like magical flames.
This
That
version
would
of
be
it.
evil.
This version of it doesn't have an eye laser.
So in other words, I should not use a flamethrower or any explosive material.
You can if you
wait
want
a
to. That
minute.
will destroy the webs.
Yeah, but would it hurt us?
If it also hits you, yeah. But it's not gonna like spread the fire.
Okay.
It's just the initial spell that does the damage to it. The fire after the spell is done is not magical.
Okay. And hang on, I just need to check something. You said this version of Gohma doesn't have an eye laser?
Yes.
That is unusual.
She has a different
Highly unusual.
She has a different feature that's still
Nice.
going to make her very strong, but
Yeah, no. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's just I just think it's weird. Is all.
especially if I end up
Considering how often this boss appears and how often it's had that.
especially if you guys make this boss fight a lot easier. Like if you make this boss fight a lot easier, then there is a method I can use to make it harder. Like built into the stat block. I will tell you after the boss fight.
Or if we do it.
Or if you do it, yeah.
Yeah, or if we do that, okay.
Perhaps I should Burning Hands the big spider in the web when it comes my turn.
Maybe.
God,
Oh wait, yeah,
I could
it's the end of Kalani's turn. Why did I forget that? For some
Yeah.
reason I thought I was
Yeah.
waiting for someone to do something. Anyways,
Yeah, no. Well, I was going to pull up I was just double checking the rules
Oh, okay.
of Juggernaut,
Yeah.
which was
yeah, Battle
Alright.
Cry I'm pretty sure is equal to your Juggernaut level.
yeah. So
Yes, hit points equal to your Juggernaut level, so 14 hit points to everyone. 14 temp HP
Yeah.
to everyone.
Oh.
all right, yeah,
Okay then. What was I thinking?
which was all I was doing.
It's not your turn yet. Gohma
My
is
pole
go-
arm
wait,
is.
wait.
Oh,
Gohma is going to use a legendary action to flash poison through her webs. All creatures restrained by her webs. So that's Kalani, Carl. Yeah, it's just Kalani and Carl. Both take 15 poison damage.
Ooh.
Wow. Not gonna lie. That's pretty mean.
Alright, now it's Griffwald's turn.
all right then. You said that this thing is allergic to magical fire, right?
The webs are.
Right. And my pole arm counts as a magical weapon
Yes,
that
your
produces
polearm-
flames,
the
right?
flames on your polearm are magical.
All right then. I just remembered the bonus action that I forgot to do last turn. I'm going to say the phrase by Cain's burning blood, lighting up the polearm,
Okay.
and I'll make an attack roll against the web.
Okay. You don't need to make an attack roll. You hit the web. I mean, it's a web. It's not hard to hit. Roll damage. Don't bother rolling the damage of the polearm itself. Just roll the fire damage.
Gotcha.
So that's the 2d6, I believe.
Actually, don't bother rolling the fire damage. You can't do enough damage with your flame tongue to destroy the webs.
Okay, then.
They are very.
Did I at least weaken it?
No.
Do they catch on
they
fire?
have to take a certain amount of damage in a single turn to be destroyed.
Oh.
Interesting. Frustrating, but interesting.
These webs are very strong.
John, does the whole web cube have one set of hit points? Like if I attack the other side, it
No,
wouldn't.
each 5-foot area of the web.
Oh. Okay then. Movement. I'm
Fireball.
going to book it. A 5, 10. No, I can't cast
Well, I was
fireball.
thinking burning hands, but fireball
30,
works just as
35,
good.
40,
I mean, you are in
55,
fireball
50,
formation after all.
55, 60,
Fireball formation. Let's go.
70, 75, 80,
Thermal
Oh
detonator.
yeah, I forgot that you have.
95,
Yeah,
I forgot that you have
movement
movement action for actual days.
100, 105, 110, 115, 120. We're going to go from this distance, and I'm going to cast Magic Missile as a 3rd level spell.
All right, targeting. So that gives you 5 missiles. How are you targeting them?
I'm going to test to see how many points these small ones have. So I'm going to use all 5 of them on a smaller one.
All right, 5d4 plus 5.
20-foot radius.
You guys see these?
Sure. 20-foot radius. And there would be.
I don't know why I don't have it set so you guys can. Oh, you can see this one. You can see Gohma's health bar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can this time.
And you can see the health bars over the little ones, right?
Now we can.
Yep. Now we can.
Very small, but
All
yes.
right. You do not kill it. You do kill most of the spiders in this swarm, but you don't kill all of them.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm about to fix that problem.
How big are the spiders in the swarm?
They're normal-sized spiders.
Oh. Huh. Smaller than usual Gohma swarms.
Mechanically, these are just swarms of spiders.
Okay, yeah. I was just...
So
This complicates my plan a
They're
bit.
medium swarms of tiny creatures.
Yeah, this complicates things because I was thinking that it was like actual like baby Gohmas, you know, the ones that weren't quite man-sized but still way too big for spiders.
Yeah, they're not.
And I was just
big, but
and I was just picturing Kalani grabbing one and throwing it into Gohma's eye. I was just gonna whack spiders into Gohma's eye to the point where even Gohma was gonna have arachnophobia. But that's not gonna work unless. I mean, can I throw clumps of spiders?
I mean, you could.
just make a snowball out of spiders.
Oh dear. Oh dear. No. That
No. God, the image is just so disturbing. I see spiders crawling out of her fingers and just skittering across her armor. God.
Okay. Is
All right.
Griswold done? I have some pyromancy.
I am done.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out a thermal detonator and yeet it to right there.
You know there's webs in the way, right?
Oh wait, that is true. Never mind.
Actually, never
Wait,
mind. It's
how
only
high-
lightly obscured, so mechanically you're just fine. You can put it there.
Okay, yeah, I throw it to right there.
All right,
Boom.
boom. Does that hit any webs?
It's a 20-foot radius, so yes, it hits many webs.
Okay, it hits all these webs, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Fireball.
It also seemingly hits a lot of Gohmas.
Yeah, it hits a lot of the baby. It hits all the baby Gohmas.
Boom.
All right.
35
so
fire damage.
It takes out the whole front half of the webs. Let me just. There you go. That's where the webs
And
are
then,
out. And then it kills both
and
the
then deck
swarms.
save.
I guess I should save for the swarms because they can't save and survive, but they probably won't. Okay, they both rolled nat 20s somehow.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious. Both of the swarms are alive and unharmed.
I'm gonna double check that recording, but God, that sounds amazing.
And then Gohma's gonna roll. She fails.
That would be a great time for disadvantage.
She fails anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. Well, then it doesn't matter. Boom.
Yeah, boom.
Both of them.
And she makes a horrible screeching noise.
Now.
Ah, lovely.
What to do with the
Oh, we're hurting it. No, that's just the sound of air escaping this carapace. It's just kill Gohma.
barbecued spider, anybody?
All right, what's next?
What would a
for your
Gohma
turn?
taste like?
Like a spider?
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything with the bonus action.
Okay.
It's a lot of protein.
Gohma's turn now. She is going to. Well, actually, no. She'll do that at the end of her
Well,
turn.
no. The thing is like I said, Gohma's technically both spider and crab. So,
Yeah.
what would that taste like?
Let's see here.
I'm now very fascinated by this.
All right, so Gohma is going to send her swarms after Griswold.
God, what is wrong with this campaign that now I am drooling at the sight of Gohma?
And she herself is going to move up and let's see. Varut has been the most annoying, but she can't reach him. But she can't reach him at present. So instead, she is going to attack. Holy crap! She gets a lot of attacks. She is going to attack Kalani with her bite.
What? Ah, why me?
You're a Gerudo.
I know.
That's a 27 to hit.
Ooh.
Make a con
Wow.
save. Make a con save.
Yay.
No.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, so
What's your card?
Hey guys, I don't have a card that'll help for this.
Yeah, I was like, what is your card? Oh, it's fortuitous.
Fortuitous circumstance.
Maddie does have an advantage card.
Wait, did
Maddie?
you for you?
Great time
Okay.
for that.
Okay, advantage. Here you go.
All right, roll
Save
again.
me, Maddie.
Because that would be a lot of damage if that was
Yeah.
if that one was the
Why do
case.
I have a feeling it's going to be a bit like purple worm poison, only not quite that powerful because purple
Yeah,
worm
it is
poison.
sort of like that. Yeah. You still
Okay.
fail, but you don't crit fail.
Wait. Reaction. Add 5 to that because.
All right, you pass.
Okay.
So in that case, you take half of the poison. So you take
Oh, good.
20 piercing damage and 17 poison damage.
So that is 37 damage altogether.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull up a calculator so I can math that real quick. Against the.
I was supposed to roll that attack roll at advantage, and I didn't. Oh well.
That doesn't matter.
Strange.
Hit me. What are you complaining about?
She could have gotten a crit, is what I'm saying. And then one claw attack at Juno and one claw attack at Carl.
I said 37, right?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Oh, then I actually don't need a calculator for that. I
is
just
a
need to.
22 to hit Juno,
Yes.
and that's a 30 to hit Carl.
Oh yeah.
So both of you take 17 slashing damage. And then
30
she's
to
gonna,
hit. Ouch.
And
That
then
is
she's gonna roll
disgusting.
to see if she gets her webs back. She does not.
Thank heavens.
Juno, your turn. You are no longer restrained in the webs, but Carl is. So on his turn, he will probably want to make a save for that. You don't have to. You don't have to break out of the webs. You just have disadvantage to attack while you are in there.
And more importantly,
Yeah,
the other guy has advantage.
Yeah, and also she can use her poison thing on you when you're restrained.
Alrighty. I am actually gonna Gucci over here.
Oh wait, you had an ensnaring strike up, so make a Constitution save to see if you keep your concentration.
Okay.
It'll just be DC 10.
Wait, do I get the temporary hit points?
Yes, you get the temporary hit points.
Well, I don't have them anymore.
Yeah, obviously. Yep, you keep your concentration.
I'm just gonna add 14 to my current HP pool.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Now, the burning
83.
hand for my armor, does that burn a spell slot or no?
It does not burn a spell slot now.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, now what you do?
And then I'm just gonna shoot at her with my hunting rifle.
Okay. So go for it, and then an ensnaring strike if you hit a strength save, I do believe.
Yes.
15 does not hit.
Dang it. Well, I'm gonna try again.
21 does hit. So
Okay,
roll
cool.
damage. Alright, 18 points of... It's piercing. Is it magical piercing?
No, it's not.
Okay. So... Yeah. So she fails. She got a 17. I assume that fails.
Yeah.
So Gohma is now restrained.
Hey! What do you
Yeah, you restrained Gohma. Nice.
Pretty sure that's what it does.
Yeah, it restrains it and she takes damage
Oh, she takes extra damage too.
at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Restrained by the vines. Strength check against.
I know what I
AC.
have to do.
On a success, they're freed. Okay. Okay. So, initiative count 20. Lair action.
Oh dear.
One of the spiders in the swarm that has less health grows into a giant spider.
Oh, so it's now a regular. So now it's a regular baby Gohma.
Yeah.
That's a goodie.
Must kill it.
Alrighty. Kalani.
Okay, so
Oh wait. Carl can make a strength check to break out.
Oh, right.
I forgot about Carl.
Me too.
we all did. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Alright, so no, Carl is still restrained.
Yep.
Alright, Kalani, your attacking will be at neutral if you just attack because you're both restrained. Or you could break free, or you just try to. Up to you.
I have to ask, is Gohma within grappling distance?
Yes, Gohma is definitely within grappling distance.
All right.
You're gonna
Because
try
I can't do any of my crazy stuff with this. Well, I mean, I can, but I have a different idea I want to try. Because I don't know about you guys, but I just got bit by that, and I don't appreciate that too much. So, so I'm gonna see what I can do to prevent getting attacked again.
Okay.
But the problem is I need to be not restrained. I think it would be easier at least. So
restraining doesn't impose any disadvantage on grapple checks. So you could grapple.
would grappling assist me with pulling myself out?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
All right,
I will.
All right,
I will let that-
reevaluating because I can bonus action grapple.
Yeah. So you're gonna try and like grab onto Gohma and then pull on Gohma to pull yourself out?
Yeah, and haul myself out of the webs, and then my next turn will be used to enact my plan.
Well,
Alright,
wait.
A
Are
check
Kalani and
against being grappled will suffer disadvantage in the webs, but a check to grapple will not.
wait a second. Are Kalani and Carl even still held in by the webs? Because my thermal detonator sort of completely removed the entire front
It
wall
removed
of
the
web.
front half of the webs. They are still stuck within webs. It's a solid cube of webs.
Oh.
Anyways,
Yeah, that's really good. Well,
so how did Gohma manage to not get grabbed by me?
highs or lows?
Last time I did something like this, it burned pretty hard. Let's go with
Highs or lows?
hang on. Highs.
You successfully grappled Gohma.
All right.
You matched, by the way, is what happened, and I was giving you a
Okay.
chance instead of it going to the defender like it normally is.
Okay, I was like, wait. I was like, she rolled a 30, the cheeky.
No, she rolled a nat 20 is what she did, and that came out to a 27, which matched you.
It's good to know I'm better than her.
I just wanted to give you a chance on it because I really like your idea. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
and...
well, the rest of my idea, you're not gonna like me too much for, but
Okay.
but the first bit of it. Okay, let's strength save my way out of here. Would this be an advantage?
This will be a strength check at advantage. So just your
Yeah.
strength modifier. No proficiency bonus.
No proficiency.
Yes. It's just a straight strength check. But at advantage because you are like pulling yourself out.
Hang on, I need to check something real quick.
And I will consider this I'll consider this an attack rather than an action to pull yourself out because it's clever and I like it and I want to give you.
Hang on. I just need to double check. With a 5 in strength and a 5 proficiency bonus, that should mean my saving throw strength should be a 10, right?
No.
If you're proficient in
yes,
strength save.
yes, but your check for this is just +5.
Yeah. I'm checking because I'm starting to think that I might be off by some points.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you were proficient in strength saves, it would be the strength modifier plus
Which
proficiency bonus.
juggernauts are proficient in strength, strength and constitution.
Strength and con saves. Okay, so your strength save modifier would be +10, but I mean, it's not a save. He's having to make a check.
Yeah.
With just nothing but the strength modifier. So,
Yeah. But I'm just checking because I apparently did not keep track of that.
Strength saves are very rare.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my athletics is right.
But yeah.
I'm pretty confident.
Your athletics by this point would be expertise, so you would have a +15 to that.
But you don't get to use athletics though. It's just a straight strength check.
Yeah. But we're making sure my stats are right overall. Because having the incorrect stats during a boss fight could be a bad thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that means
bonus is +5, and then your strength modifier was +5, so your athletics should be +15.
yeah, and my insight should be an 8. So
my insight's a 2. Because my wisdom is 14. It's also my lowest.
Do you remember your feature you get from unyielding strength, by the way? If a creature makes a melee attack against you, you can use your reaction to make a shove attack against them regardless of the attack hit or not. do remember that you do have that. You have a retaliatory attack. It just has to be a shove attack.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty good, because it means if someone tries to attack you, you can knock them prone as a result of it. And if they don't have any movement left because they moved up to you...
Wait, even this thing?
Yeah. You could knock Gohma prone.
Can I still do that?
Wait, but
Yeah.
wait a second.
First of all, make your strength check to see if you get out. Yes, you get out just fine.
Yes.
You just tear yourself
Yeah.
out of that web.
Yeah, no, I just lightly by my pinky pull myself free.
And I'm going to say you shove Gohma back a little when you do that.
I'm still gripping onto her.
You just grab onto Gohma's front legs and walk her backwards.
Yeah, I just walk myself free.
And now...
Walk her like a duck on a string.
Now you still have your other attack. So.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, my other attack.
Yes, I'm going to claim that since your idea was so cool, I'm saying you can break free as an attack rather than an action.
Okay. Well then this frees up some of my plan a little bit. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get away from the dangerous bit of Gohma, so I figured the best course of action is to do the one thing Zelda games have never let you do. I'm going to ride the spider.
Okay, make another athletics check to see if Gohma is able to shove you off or something.
Yeah.
Plus 15.
You're probably going to
I would like
succeed because Gohma rolled like crap. Yep, you successfully climb on top of Gohma.
I would like to point out that now I'm not sure how it's anatomically possible for her to get me off. I'm not sure how it's anatomically possible.
Anatomically? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you successfully climb onto Gohma's back.
Yeah. So, I'm on her thorax, and I can't do much right now because that's all my actions, but
the eye is just
you can see where I'm
glaring up
going
at
with this.
The eye is glaring up at you.
Whoa. Staring at me like a spotlight. God, that sounds like an awesome picture.
All right.
Everybody clinging themselves free of webs while I'm up top being lit up by its spotlight of an eye.
Yeah. All right, Griswold, you're up.
God.
All right.
There are two swarms of spiders and a giant spider coming after you.
All right. No damage has been dealt to the giant spider yet, right?
Nope, no damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. With my cunning fast speed, I'm going to switch from the alarm flame tongue to the bandalar, the instrument you gave me, and I'm going to cast Charm Monster on the giant spider.
Wait a second. Wait just a second. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Wow, I could have swore Freedom of Movement was a concentration spell.
It is not.
And Charm Monster, I believe that is a concentration spell though.
Isn't a concentration spell.
Okay, so what are you charming?
I'm charming the giant spider.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the adolescent Gohma, as it were.
Alright, so it will make a wisdom save against that. It is not good at those.
And make the wisdom save at disadvantage, specifically because I casted with the
Oh, okay.
with the full force.
What's your DC on that?
I think it's 17. Yes.
It got a nat 20.
All right. That was with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, but there's the rule of nat 20s overpowering at disadvantage.
You got a point there. All right.
I was gonna say how funny it would have been if we just wandered around with new Lennon
Okay.
It's just a giant spider that
wait,
shoots
wait,
lasers.
never mind. It actually only gets an 11 because it rolls at advantage if you and your companions are fighting it. So it never would have gotten the 20. So yes, it is charmed by you.
Oh. Okay then. Well, I'm gonna
Romanov.
attack its friends now.
You're gonna do what?
But it's okay because it sees us as friends.
Yeah.
So it's going to consume its siblings, which, you know what, in the spider world, that actually very much isn't uncommon.
That's pretty normal in
It will be
spider.
moving on your initiative if you intend to use it
Oh.
in combat.
All right then.
We got a
Yes.
Gohma.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on, well, as a 4th level spell on this swarm over there.
Okay.
Guiding bolt's a pretty good one.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and make that attack roll. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
Holy crap.
4th level guiding bolt is going to be nasty.
That is going to be quite a bit of damage, yeah. But the swarm does survive.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm about to kill it.
Oh, what are you going to do
Oh,
now?
yes, you have advantage against it.
What am I gonna do?
Yes, that is exactly
Yes.
what we asked.
What are
Okay,
you
okay.
gonna do?
So first, I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Wait a sec. It's not your turn yet, Griswold.
Oh,
I thought Gizmo was done. So
we're gonna book it
Okay.
to the opposite side.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
All right, Varut, it is your turn now.
okay, now I'm going to cast haste on myself,
Okay, hasted.
and then I'm going to cast lightning bolt going straight ahead of me.
Okay, that's only 5 feet wide, so it doesn't hit Kalani.
Yep.
Gohma and the swarm need to make deck saves. Go ahead and roll damage real quick.
Okay, lightning bolt
I highly doubt
is
the swarm's
8d
gonna survive.
slash R. 8d6 plus 1d8. Enter.
Yeah, the swarm's dead.
35.
Gohma passed her saving throw, so 35.
It beat the 20. Wow.
Yeah, Gohma got a 24.
Darn.
She's actually surprisingly good at deck saves.
I would imagine so. She's very dexterous with
she's
her
restrained.
giant finger-like legs.
But she was restrained. Does that do anything?
I don't think it does.
Did that save?
I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna make your is that I just thought of a way to make your
Oh, it does have disadvantage
make your
on
heat
dex
metal
saves.
trick very possible.
It has disadvantage on deck saves, but the first one was a 23, so it still passes.
Okay. Darn. Darn.
Don't worry,
17
I'm gonna make your heat metal trick very worthwhile. Remember, I have 2 weapons.
This is true.
All right, Varut.
I don't need one of them.
Although-
all right, so Gohma is now
Although,
going. Wait, are
yeah.
you doing anything else, Varut?
No, not yet.
All right, Gohma
Although-
is going to
yeah.
create 2 more swarms of baby Gohmas.
Okay.
They're so cute in the way that they're just nightmare-inducing.
All right, Gohma's turn now. So
She's gonna be
first
none
of
too
all,
happy.
She takes 46 magical damage from the ensnaring strike.
Griswold. Good God, all the way up there.
Second of all,
They're
she
gonna have to
is going
catch me
to
first.
use her action to try to break out of the webs. Not the webs, the ensnaring strike. So that's
Which is
a
not the
strength
same as getting away from me.
So what's the DC on that? What's the DC on that? Your spell save DC? Juno?
See? 1 second, sorry. 16.
All right, she gets a 21, so she breaks out of your
Dang it.
ensnaring strike.
Rude.
She's
But
really
that-
good at saves.
That does eat her action, though.
Ooh, good.
So
Yeah.
if nothing
Goody,
else,
goody.
you dealt 4d6 damage and stole an action from her. That's pretty useful.
Oh,
That is
Good.
actually very good. If you can do that again, do it.
All right, she is
Yeah.
now going to. Now I'm going to roll to see if she regains her webs. She does not.
Haha.
All right,
Yeah, no.
Juno, your turn now.
I am just.
Oh wait, I
Gonna
forgot to move the
shoot.
swarms. So let's see. What's the giant spider speed? 30.
Yeah, Kalani, the only problem with the heat metal trick now is that I'm hasted, so I would lose a turn when I drop haste because both heat metal and haste are concentration.
2, 3, 4.
Ah,
Add then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, I thought the giant baby Gohma was under charm
yeah,
for
yeah.
Griswold.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just moving that way.
I'm just gonna put it over there, and then that one's gonna move up and attack Juno. The swarm. Sorry, I forgot to move these guys.
it's okay. We all forgot
It's
they were
not
there.
gonna- yeah, it doesn't hit. It got a 7 to hit.
That wouldn't hit any of us on armored.
It actually reached 0
Yeah.
feet. It has to be move. It has to move into your space. Okay, Kalani. I mean, not Kalani. Juno. It is actually your turn now.
If you could
Alright.
ensnaring strike that thing again.
I don't know if I can. I might. I don't think so. It was a bonus action. It's
Yeah,
a bonus action spell.
Yeah, you could use
I
a
can?
bonus action
Okay.
and then attack.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do ensnare strike.
Okay.
Third level this time because I don't have any fourth levels.
All right, make your attack roll.
Alrighty.
So yeah.
Oh wait. Nope. Sorry.
Roll the hit first.
Wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Ugh.
Nope. Second attack. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't restrained anymore, so.
And then Carl's still restrained.
Yep. So Carl
All
can make
right.
the check.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. Carl does not want to get out of those webs.
Nope.
Carl is very content
Yeah.
with sitting in this web. Carl thinks that sitting in this web will mean he will not get eaten.
All right, and now.
Yeah, they're
Again.
not even trying.
I'm not even gonna bother with that. So she doesn't get to use a lair action this one because it doesn't even matter. Her only lair action that she can use right now, because you can't use the same lair action twice in a row. The only one she can use right now doesn't make any sense for Gohma to be able to use because this is not a Gohma stat block. This is a
Okay, what?
Gigantic spider step up.
well, it's actually a stat block for a creature called a Rasta, which is she's more of an arachne than she is a spider, but.
Oh, okay.
All right, Kalani, your turn.
Well, if heat metal's not going to be a thing, it's still very useful to do this. I'm going to draw my scimitar
Okay.
and plunge it into the space between the eye and the eyelid. So that I now have a firm place to grip this thing.
Okay. Make an attack roll first of all.
Yeah. I am
You do
scrolling
still
down
have to
for
roll a
something.
hit.
Yeah, no, obviously. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that'll hit. So this is going to be an automatic critical hit. So go ahead and roll twice the dice.
Roll twice. Okay. So that's
2d8 plus your strength modifier. I think that's it.
Yep. Plus 5. Yep. I rolled that wrong.
Yes, you did.
I seem to have missed a critical step here. Hold on.
Yeah, that'll. And because it's stabbing like into a very weak spot, it's going to ignore the resistance she normally has to non-magical damage.
Yeah.
The shriek that you hear from Gohma. Kalani, make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course I do.
Thunder damage?
No, not thunder damage, but make a con save.
Psychic damage?
No, just being deafened.
Oh, deafened. Oh. Oh.
Which, granted, doesn't really do much. Deafened is like the tamest condition there is, but I want to just add a little more.
Yeah, no, obviously, you wanted to make Gohma needs to. I mean, I'm standing on top of creature as it shrieks actual bloody murder while I'm impaling it in a very specifically very painful location.
Yeah, and you rolled really well too.
Yeah. No, honestly, I would have been surprised if it didn't scream.
Yeah, go ahead and make that con save.
There it is. Wow.
Yes, you
okay.
are deafened. You are now deafened for 1 minute. So basically,
I don't need to hear.
Basically, for the rest of combat, you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing with the Gohma or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
But I did hurt her. How bad did I hurt? Oh, wow. I see how bad I hurt her now.
And it is still your turn, Kalani.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. By the way, John, just so you know, for future reference, I'm using this sword that I put there as a means to hold on to the damn thing.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
Yeah, so... okay. I am so evil right now.
Oh, don't forget, you still have multiple uses of Thunder Wave on your axe.
Yes, I do.
I mean, yeah.
I wonder if I can...
But it's a spell and it's a con save, which
Yeah.
Gohma is really good at.
Yeah, it's probably not the best in this one situation, but...
Yeah. Although I did wonder, like, because that knocks things back, like, what if I did that to her abdomen right here? Just segment off her abdomen.
If she
just
failed,
like...
it would push all of her.
Yeah, which, given my current positioning, is not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... I mean, would I want to try to do that? Would that be...
Probably not right now. It's a shame, though, you don't have, like, a vorpal weapon and just start slaying limbs.
Well, no, you just chop the friggin' head off with a vorpal weapon.
This is true.
Yeah, which is kind of hard to do when the head is the thorax.
Yeah.
So chopping off the head is like how do you do that?
Well, Gohma still has a normal head.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could, like, put your axe head right there if you wanted to chop the head off of the thorax part.
Well, yeah. Well, no. No, what I was thinking was,
Keep in
what
mind
if I tried
that because you're a 14th level juggernaut, you can wield your axe in a single hand.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I did this.
So just making sure you knew that.
Yeah. That was part of the reason I did this, because I was like, hang on, I don't need both hands to use my axe. So I'm going to do this so that I can at least give it a minus for trying to push me off.
If it tries to push you off, you will have advantage to succeed on that saving throw.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I learned my lesson from my Lionel battle.
Honestly, you are getting a critical card for these ideas, like, as inspiration, because that is awesome.
I'm gonna make you cringe though. I'm thinking because if I can manage to get it, it'd be worth a lot. So I'm going to see if I can remove the lens.
The lens of the eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gohma's lens. That is...
Are you proficient in medicine?
No, I am not. Then if that's not how that's going to work.
Then in that case,
Honestly, at that point, it would probably... Honestly, if...
Wait.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna have you make a dexterity medicine check.
Hang on.
Basically, you're making a check to see how precise you can be with your stuff. Dexterity medicine.
And it's not me actually doing anything right now. It's just seeing what I can do.
No, this would be attempting to remove the lens.
Honestly, at this point, it would just be more efficient to just tear out the eye.
Yeah, probably.
Like the whole thing. So
if you could grapple the eye separately. It's like big enough and loose enough that you could grapple it separately.
yeah, especially considering I now also have a nice point of reference noted by the fact that I specifically placed this between its eyelid and its eye.
So go ahead and make a grapple check. It will resist at disadvantage.
A monster.
It will resist at disadvantage because it's an eye.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, I'd prefer you not grabbing that.
Was that okay?
Wow!
You still succeed.
Oh dear!
Even when I fail, I win.
Alright, so you grab a hold of its eye, like through the pupil.
Yeah. So, hey
but-
John.
It's a bonus action.
Hey John.
You still have your other attack.
Oh dear!
Hey John, I just want to ask you, who's the real monster here?
Yeah, that's a good question. All right, you're gonna want to make an athletics check to rip the eye out, and also it's gonna take like a d12 of damage from you grabbing a hold of its eye.
Oh yeah, and it should. And it also. Have we been keeping track of the 5 damage every time?
I've been keeping track of the damage from that.
Okay, yeah, because I keep forgetting about that.
It doesn't do the full 5 because it's not magical. It only does 2.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways.
So.
Jesus.
Yeah. You, in a spray of blood and viscera
of just horrible substances altogether.
Yes, you rip the eye from its socket.
Giant eye.
Everyone except for Griswold needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone.
Oh no.
Yes.
Including me?
Not including you because you're already deaf.
Oh, wait, Griswold too? Not me?
Not Griswold.
Why not Griswold?
Because she's too far away.
I'm all the way over here.
Do I need to make the Constitution check
No,
because I'm already deaf?
You are already deaf.
All
Brute,
right.
you are deaf now. Carl is now deaf.
Wouldn't 18 make a difference?
Yes, an 18 would make a difference.
Okay, I use yet another thing in my flash of genius.
All right. So Carl is deaf now. Juno is not.
You know what my flash of genius this time is? Turn off the headphones on the helmet.
Let's see. Here.
You muted your headset.
Nope.
I'm deciding how much damage this should deal.
Yeah, I mean, I did something rather unique and horrible.
Just a second. Let me get my DM screen out of the box because
Guys,
it has charts for like damage reference.
Guys, seriously, who's the real monster here? Like,
I mean,
I am a monster.
Let's see here. 15 foot. No, that's no. 5 cents. I think that would be 15 foot down.
You had a good grip on it, and you had already damaged it, so that's gonna be like a dangerous attack. Wow, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Okay.
The poor thing. I feel bad for Gohma now.
Okay, 116 points of untyped damage.
Oh. Oh, dear.
I'm kind of glad that I'm not over there.
Yeah. As I bathe in her blood.
But Gohma does still survive.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I just
gosh.
want to get John. I just want to double check that it's not the Twilight Princess deal where its eye is another spider, right?
No, it is not.
Okay,
it's
good.
just
So
an
I'm
eye that you
just
rip
I'm
out.
just holding a giant gross eye.
Yep, the optical nerve is extending off. You broke it off. You broke the optical nerve off.
Hey guys, I have a place to stand inside of now.
That is disgusting.
That is disgusting. And just standing there will deal damage, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would
I-
be movement. That would not be like it wouldn't require anything to do that.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
That's
I'll-
only going to be
I'll
like a
s-
D12, but still.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll slide into the slot.
Oh dear goodness! No.
Juno, the eye is like.
By the way, all this with furious battle crying.
Yeah. Juno, the eye is like twice the size of a beach ball, so it would not fit in your mouth.
So it's like a cart.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much holding a giant exercise ball.
Yeah.
But like it would be like a huge
Except it's-
apple, just like little tiny bite. Like
Yeah.
Squidward
chunk
eating
out of
the
All right.
Well,
At the
it's
end
kinda-
of at
well,
the end
I
of
would
your
like to point
turn,
out it's
Kalani,
hard to. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Gohma is going to use a legendary action to make an attack against you with her claws.
How?
By swinging a leg up towards you.
How?
Okay, that's a fair point, to be honest.
I mean, I pretty much ducked into it.
You're just like,
Ducked
dang
into
it!
Suck it.
You know what? You'll have 3/4 cover against it because
Wait a second.
you won't be
Come on.
completely immune to it.
I just got a disgusting and brilliant idea at the same time.
Oh no.
Walk down.
I'm its eye now, guys. I just realized at my size, I now look like an arachne.
No.
I now look like a giant, disgusting drider.
So you have
Just
You have 3/4 cover as a result of being there. You don't have total cover, but you do have 3/4
course.
cover. So what's your AC again? It's 18, right?
Yeah.
All right.
it is.
that's plus
So-
5, so 23.
Yes. So Gohma still hits you.
All right.
She swings her claw.
All right. Does she
and-
smack me?
and
Kalani.
slashes
Does it actually
across you.
smack me off? Because I'm still holding
It does
on to
not
the thing.
smack you off, but it does rake your cross. It does tear up your armor. So you take 18
Okay, good.
You take 18 points of slashing damage.
Kalani.
That's not bad.
Next time, just walk down the optic tract and then use your axe on its brain. You're inside its skull.
I'm pretty much standing in its optic track. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
based on the size of this creature, like actually let's go ahead and move me, like,
remove
right
the rest
here-ish.
of shove the rest of its optic nerve out of the way, and then just use your axe on its brain sitting right there.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
dear.
based on the current sizing, that's kind of hard, but that I'm
So
aware
I don't
of.
think Kalani's a brain surgeon.
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure at this point all I need to do is just start kicking really hard.
Just hack and slash at it.
Just do the freaking. Just
Guy-
do the freaking can in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the can with my spider boots to kill the giant spider.
All right, Griswold, it's your
Anyways.
turn now.
All right. Is it time to pull out the punchline?
Sure.
All right then. So Griswold goes into the bag again, getting a puppet with an oversized gun. I'm going to cast Disintegrate on the Gohma.
All right, she is going to make a dexterity saving throw, which she has advantage against because it's a spell.
Yep.
She gets a 28.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
beats it. So that's
So nothing
half
happens.
damage. Wait, nothing happened?
Disintegrate is a save or suck.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I would have used it against a swarm of baby gomas, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be a waste, though.
So nothing happens. You're disintegrate misses.
Yeah, but they're currently harassing Juno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
There's a lot of gomas in the area. Oh yeah, and you still have control of the giant baby.
Yeah.
It moves on your initiative count, so you can move it.
Yeah, it's
I think we can all agree I've got this.
I mean, I've been thinking about all of a sudden, turning my disintegration rifle on it, and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna finish it off and turn it to dust.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna tell
Hey guys,
friends.
Counter argument. If we could get a lot of this thing's carapace out there, we could get a real killing off. We could make a real killing off this thing's carcass in Gerudo Town. Actually, I might even be able to make a nice new set of armor out of it.
Like this Gohma armor.
Yeah. Just have bits of Gohma strapped to me, like on one arm. There's just a piece of Gohma's leg.
Oh dear.
like Doomslayer's arm blade.
Oh my goodness, I would totally let you do that, and that would probably
On both
be like
arms?
yeah, on both arms. That would probably be like a war pick built into your arm. That would be awesome. I would totally let you do that.
Yeah. I now want Gohma armor.
All right.
Griswold, what else are you doing?
All
All right, guys. We're getting Gohma armor, all of us.
All right, I'm gonna tell.
There's 8 legs.
What was it?
There's
I'm
4
gonna
of
tell
us.
Mary. That's what we're naming the Gohma, and Mary is gonna eat her friends.
Okay, so it's going to move up to this one and attack it. It does not hit.
Oh, all right.
Anything else for your turn? You still have your other action. And
You
your
got a
bonus
point
action.
there.
And
You
your
got a
movement.
point there. All right. Hold up. No, I need to save a 5th level spell so I can actually cast Geos on Mary. That way we can keep her for longer than an hour. Yeah, we're just gonna move up right there.
Can I just point out that based on this description, Kalani's character arc was starting off as humble knight to savage barbarian war mother.
So yeah, what are you doing with your other action, Griswold?
We're gonna cast guiding bolts.
Okay, on what?
On the Gohma.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
You know what? I'm just gonna go over here and shame.
Okay, Varut, your turn.
Okay, so if I didn't move, Burning Hands would do what? It would be, okay, so it'd be a 15-foot cone, but it'd be there to there? Or what do we get down some?
It would be 15 feet wide at the head, so be like there to there.
Okay, so that would only get, what, this?
There you go. That's
Okay.
the area it would hit. So it would hit the swarm, Gohma, and some of the webs. So
Okay, yeah, let's put it pointing right there. I just, whoosh, flamethrower.
okay. So these
Yeah, just be careful not to hit me.
save.
That's 5d6 plus it's a... No, it's not. Do I add the arcane firearm for this
You do
one?
not. No.
Okay,
The
so it's
swarm
only 5d6.
fails.
17 fire.
Gohma passes with a nat 20,
Okay.
and you destroy some of the webs. I'm not going to bother marking it. I'm just going to remove the webs.
Okay. And then action number 2, I set down E-Web. Boom.
Okay.
And it's going to shoot at that same swarm.
Okay.
D20 plus 12. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That's a critical card for me.
What is that new critical card I got?
It's
Anyways, let's take a look.
It's a critical hit card.
That tracks. That tracks.
Quit. That's
Anything else, Fruit?
yeah. That's everything I'm gonna do for now.
All right. It is Gohma's turn. What is Gohma
She's
even gonna-
none too happy with me. What's left of her, anyway.
Yeah, what is Gohma even gonna do?
This all it can do is hope it dies faster than it is.
And none of what you did imposed a saving throw, so legendary resistance didn't do a single thing.
I'm a monster.
Yes, you are a monster.
I think the highlight for this one should probably just be called "Who's the Real Monster?"
Something like that, yeah.
I just got an idea. I fly to Kalani and hand her like one or two of my C-25s. Have her just throw them down the optic nerve tract and detonate inside.
You know, Gohma's turn hasn't actually started yet, so you could do that.
Ugh.
I
Do
won't
it.
necessarily need to. I just need to drive my axe into its brain and start twisting.
Do we want to do this, Kalani? I have like 5 C-25s, so giving you like 2 to blow up. Actually, no, I have 3.
Honestly, I'm kind of content just being on top of this thing when it dies.
Okay. Okay.
Which is
I
just gonna look so horrible.
I guess Gohma is
Besides,
going to
are
move
you
forward.
sure? Are you sure you even want to be near me right now?
Gohma's going to move forward, and she's going to attack. She is going to attack. I don't know what she's going to do. She's going to try to bite Juno.
Hmm.
She's going to get a 26 to hit. So Juno, you need to make
Okay.
a con save.
Alrighty.
All right. You take 52 damage, a mixture of piercing and poison.
Too damn.
And then she's going to attempt to make 2 claw attacks against Kalani. Again, with half cover, with 3/4 cover, because you know.
Yeah, because
Wait, if it hits Kalani inside the eye tract, will it do damage to itself?
No, it's aiming for Kalani. It's only going to hit Kalani.
yeah, but if it knocks me around, wouldn't that cause me to
It's
shuffle?
not really knocking you around. It's just slashing at you with its claws.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I'm bothering arguing extra damage at this point.
One of them hits, the other one misses.
Okay, so how much?
17 damage.
Oh, less than last time.
Oh yeah, and it takes 2 damage because you're grappling it. What else? Is there anything else Gohma can do? There's nothing else Gohma can freaking do.
This poor thing.
Juno, your
This
turn,
poor
I guess. I'm not even gonna bother with Gohma's swarms.
You should.
They get like nothing to hit. They're not gonna hit any of you. So.
Well, yeah,
their
but we
purpose
should
is
bother
more.
with them.
Their purpose is more to be cannon fodder.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is they're in our way. Is that they're in our way, and we don't none appreciate them being here.
All right, Juno, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Gohma passes her saving throw.
Have it.
So not restrained, but still some damage, so. Okay, second attack. Nope.
Boo.
Carl is still restrained in the webs, so.
Alright, Carl's gonna try again.
The swarms don't have the magic.
Hey, Carl breaks out of the webs.
Fine. Hey.
Oh, Carl, whatever you are, just
Good baby.
bite something.
And now it is your turn, Kalani.
Okay. I'm gonna take my axe and I'm gonna plunge it down into whatever it is I'm standing in.
All right, make an attack roll at advantage.
Oh god, that's worse than I thought it was. Okay. Well, better, but like worse for Gohma.
You don't even need to be grappling anymore, so you can use your full modifier.
Yeah, no.
that'll hit.
No, I'm still holding on to the eye, but I let go of the sword so I could take my axe and drive it in.
Don't you have fell-handed? The feet fell-handed?
Fell-handed. Wait.
I'm pretty sure you have that feat.
Was that something I would have automatically gotten, or
That's one of the
had to get?
That's one of the feats you would have picked. I'm pretty sure we picked that feat. We picked that feat up for you though, when we were building your character. It's the one where you get.
What did that do again?
If you have advantage and the lower die would have also hit, you knock the target prone. If you have disadvantage on the higher die would have hit, you deal damage equal to your strength modifier. And...
I don't see fell-handed on here.
Okay. So
that'd be one of the.
Okay, just go ahead. Just go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yep.
There's that.
Gohma shrieks. Not
Not that I can hear it anymore.
Not the ear-splitting shrieks she has made before, but she does shriek.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how much more of this she's got left in her.
Not much. You guys can see her health
at this
bar.
point. Honestly, I just need to point out, out of game at this point, I'm doing this thing a mercy.
She's at like a tenth of her health.
Yeah.
You know,
At this,
I may as well just tell you. So, the stat block I'm using for Gohma is what's called a mythic stat block. There are 3 stat blocks.
Okay.
There are 3 stat blocks in Mythic Odysseys of Theros, and they have a unique feature where when you drop them to 0 hit points, instead of dying, they do something else. And this one, if Gohma is reduced to 0 hit points, she doesn't die or fall unconscious. Instead, she regains 200 hit points. In addition, her children immediately swarm over her body to protect her, granting her 100 temporary hit points. And she also gets access to 3 new legendary actions. But
okay.
that's for a
So what did I do
situation-
to prevent this?
That's for what?
You have her in such a bad state that she can't come back. She's on the verge of death already.
Yeah. I literally tore out one of the iconic features of the monster.
Like that is like that's really awesome.
Viciously brutal. Okay, so I still have another attack.
Yes, you do, and a bonus action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use that attack to effectively, because I plunged my axe down. Now I'm going to effectively twist it super hard, or maybe get it kicked towards the side.
All right, make another attack roll at advantage.
Yeah, I'm basically scraping my axe through it. I'm.
Advantage.
Mhm.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead and add an extra D8 on there.
An extra D8 on this attack.
Yeah, you're just a mini crit.
Okay. Half crit.
Yeah, half crit. Not a full crit because you didn't crit, but half crit.
Yeah, half crit because I'm doing something that's honestly sick, disgusting, and no one would only
you
real
get to
rule
bypass
Nazis
the
would.
resistance because you're hitting her like on the inside. You're not hitting her.
Yeah. I am actively hitting her inside of the armor.
And you hear
Mhm.
like as you scrape your axe across, you you hear a voice enter. You hear a voice come from Gohma. You've never heard of Gohma ever speaking.
Wait, like in my mind? Because I'm
No,
deaf.
no, you just hear it. Well, you hear it kind of
Oh.
in your mind and kind of not in your mind at the same time.
Okay.
And she just groans, "Mercy."
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you coup de grace her. So how do you want to do this?
Yeah. Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Let me think. First of all, I just need to get over the fact that I am nothing short of a actual demon right now.
Yeah.
You guys were probably watching me doing this thinking, well, she did mention that her people have a tendency to spawn the actual demon king of this land. I can kind of see why now.
It's just more like, dang. Reminds me of tales I've heard of the Mandalorian Wars. How brutal.
Yeah.
So glorious.
Like, I can't help but imagine, like, for a brief moment, Kalani's got tusks, and just like her eyes burning with malice. But oddly enough, Gohma's cry for mercy was what snapped her out of it.
You've never heard
So
of Gohma talking, but based on the laugh you heard earlier, you assume that this Gohma can talk.
Yeah. Honestly, the idea of Gohma talking was an idea I've thought about because it's such an ancient reoccurring creature that it honestly wouldn't be unusual.
Yeah.
It would be surprising, but it wouldn't be unusual. I mean, because seriously, think about it. Like name a 3D Zelda game it hasn't showed up in. I mean, Breath of the Wild, obviously, but
that hardly counts.
Yeah, I mean that game doesn't have bosses.
Yeah, it doesn't have traditional bosses. It does have bosses, just not traditional.
Yeah. Honestly, I have a feeling that if they bring in Breath of the Wild, that in Breath of the Wild 2, if they bring back traditional bosses, they're probably going to bring in Gohma.
Probably.
Because I mean, let's face it, Gohma was even in Wind Waker, and you didn't even recognize it as Gohma.
Yeah, go ahead. How are you doing this?
Let me think. Okay, so best way I can do this is might as well grant her the quickest death I probably can at this point. I'm going to take my arm out, reach in, and I'm effectively going to yank out the medulla section of what's left of its brain at this point.
Okay. Yeah,
that'll instantly kill it.
Rip it out in a gauntleted hand.
Yeah.
And the spider
just tear it out.
And the spider shudders for a few moments, and then falls dead beneath you.
Yeah, it just starts collapsing. Dun 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 dun
and
dun.
As Gohma drops dead, so do her swarms.
Okay. I'm going to take my disintegration rifle and I'm just going to shoot the brain. I'll disintegrate the brain.
Now, you can see that I clearly have it in my hand and I just crush it.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it's clearly... Yeah, so I just...
So yeah, Kalani's armor is now smeared in gore and...
Yeah, and I am just delightful to be with right now.
Yep. And the door at the far end of the room opens to reveal a treasure room.
Oh.
And on the
okay, I'm gonna see how much of Gohma I can fit in the... I can fit in the portable hole.
Why are you hiding? I have you on reveal areas, not hide areas. Okay, then it's being weird. I can't show it to you, but I guess I can turn off on 4.
My gauntlets probably feel disgusting right now.
So there are a pair of sturdy gauntlets made of leather and metal with a golden finish. There is a ruby embedded in the dorsal side of each.
All right. Haven't quite left Gohma yet. I don't think so.
I know, but you can see them from where you are. They're sizable gauntlets.
I'm gonna wait for my hearing to return.
All right. So after a while, the ringing in your ears stops, and you can hear normally again.
Yeah. I'm gonna survey the area. Clearly much calmer now.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone tonight?
The way my helmet sort of tilts at you, you get the idea. I think you're a little crazy.
you're just like just out of character. Our Kalani Varut thing going on. It's just out of nowhere. Varut's now just like, you know what? I don't do crazy.
Have you gone insane, woman? Have you completely just gone mad?
John, I just pictured that Moscow was watching all of this, and then when it just got to me being brutal, he's just like, oh, highly. He just like had to stop watching.
Yeah, he's just puking off the side of the board.
They're just like, and the other Sheikah, whoa, what happened? And he's like, no, trust me, you do not want to look.
Don't
Trust me, just seriously, trust me on this. Anyways, so how much of this thing would I be able to put into the portable hole?
You can fit enough for one suit of armor.
All right, and yeah, obviously, see what else I could drag with me, but you know,
Yeah.
it's God, yeah. So I just realized I probably just segmented all of its legs off and just shoved them all in there.
Maybe.
The whole thing. But yeah, obviously grab some plate parts too. Its eyelid pieces would be good too.
Okay.
Anything else that would seemingly be useful. And if there's parts I can't fit in the portable hole, is it light enough now to drag?
It's still very heavy.
That'll be fixed in a minute.
Yep.
I'm a monster. Anyways, so I'm gonna go over to the gauntlets.
All right. Yep. They're definitely golden gauntlets.
Yeah. I'm suddenly a lot more reverent now. I'm just hesitant to. I'm looking at them, just not sure what I'm supposed to do with them now, because she knows of these gauntlets. They're from the tales.
Yeah.
The hero of time. Do any of you know what these are?
Gloves?
They look like shiny gloves to me.
Yeah.
I push my own arm forward. They look a bit like these, only less fancy. As I, point with
These
index fingers to my opposite wrists.
These were spoken of in legends of old. They granted the hero of time great strength, they said.
Interesting. Seems rather simple.
Yeah. And just thinking back, Maz Koshia said there would be something here that would be useful to us.
Yeah.
This is the only thing we found.
Yeah.
So she'll take that as she will take that as a sign that this means they are now meant for her to wield.
All right.
So Kalani's going to remove her blood-soaked gauntlets.
All right.
And
don the golden gauntlets.
Yeah, and don the golden gauntlets that probably seemingly grew to fit my hands.
All right, your strength score is now 26.
Nice.
So that's a.
Does that affect my actual strength saves or no?
Yes, your strength
Yeah,
modifier
but-
is now +8.
Ooh.
You can grapple any creature of any size and drag them at no penalty to your movement.
Wait, you said 26, right?
Yes, 26.
Yeah, 26 is the strength score.
I accidentally
The
wrote
strength modifier
20,
becomes +8.
28, and now it's 8. And now it's 8 strength score, right?
Yes, 8
Or
modifier.
modifier.
Yeah. Score 26, modifier +8. Save would be 8 plus.
That would be a 13
Yes, it would.
strength, and now I need to look through everything that
18 athletics
needs
check.
18. Fuck.
And 13 to hit with your weapons.
18 athletics, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
And lastly, your capacity for lifting, pushing, and pulling is effectively infinite.
This is too much
Not
power
your
given to
carrying
one
capacity.
person.
Your carrying capacity remains whatever it should be from a strength score of 26, but your lifting capacity is increased.
Yeah, so
Which basically means any creature can be thrown like a ridiculous distance.
yeah. Yeah,
Or
so
you can,
next time
get out
so-
and push an ISD.
So Darth
for no
Vader
reason.
hopes Darth Vader comes back with a vengeance. He's like, that will not work again. Ah!
No.
As he just,
That
as he's just,
you would
as
just,
he,
like,
I just see him.
Star Destroyer.
Just
I
launches
just see
into
him
orbit.
actually like looking down as the planet disappears under his feet,
Yeah, no,
and he goes sailing past Star Destroyers.
yeah, they'd be like, you pick him up, and I'd be like, hey, throw him at
I
that
threw-
ship.
And even better, I threw him so hard he entered hyperspace on his own.
Or, you know,
It just shows him exit hyperspace into Palpatine's office, and he's just like, and Palpatine's just like, what? How did you get here?
Alright, so your carrying capacity is now about 3,000 pounds.
What?
Your carrying capacity is now about 3,000 pounds.
3,000.
Yes.
You know, Kalani, you could totally just get out and push an ISD for no reason other than why not?
Yeah, I'm double checking to make sure all my other things are fixed up. All my stuff is now increased significantly.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to mark down in my special items golden gauntlets.
And you do also hear Cornelia's voice saying, "Return to Guru Town."
Yeah. I was kind of hoping it'd be Maz Koshia, just like, come back. Oh, God.
No, he can't communicate with you telepathically. He can see what you do, but he cannot communicate with you telepathically.
We get back, he's still cleaning up.
Man. Ugh.
And he's just like before, and it's just like we walk up to the Novorous and they're like, before you come in, we don't know why, but the monk specifically asked, have a bath first.
And you,
Anyway.
as you put on the gauntlets and you feel the power of them, the entire ground around you the entire Arbiter's grounds begins to shake.
I see. That is
Something tells me we gotta run.
okay. So I'm gonna walk over to the carcass of Gohma to make sure they do what the legend foretold.
Okay, yeah. You easily lift it. But you realize that you couldn't carry
It would impede
for a
my
long-
movement.
What?
What? It would impede my movement.
No, it does not impede your movement at all to lift it. To actually
All right,
lift
but
it.
the door is too small.
the door is too small to get it through. First of all, and second of all, if you tried to like carry it out, you wouldn't be able to. But you could drag it out, or you could lift it to a higher position.
Yeah, break a hole through the roof.
The roof is higher than you can see.
Yeah. Point is,
Very tall roof.
Point is, the ground's starting to shake. We, like, you know what? I'm gonna roll something to see.
Well, while he's doing
Sorry,
that,
I was-
I web on my back.
Sorry, I was drawing them. I drew them on my character sheet
Okay.
because all the special items I've been drawing little Zelda-like icons for them.
Okay.
Anyways, I now have a representation of them. Okay. Yeah, everything's right. I am. Wait, no. No, that's not quite right yet. The strength should now be a 13, I think. Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 13 now. Yep, that's everything. Okay, now to insight to see what the shaking means.
All right. That would be actually more of an investigation check.
Have guidance.
Insight is like trying to
Good enough.
figure out if it were like a person is
Okay.
shaking, then it would be insight to figure out why they're shaking.
Yeah.
But this is more of like knowing.
Yeah, okay.
There's an 18 investigation. Tell us
The
anything?
whole freaking place is about to collapse.
I'm like, I think this place is about to come down on us. Perhaps we should vamoose most speedily.
All right.
Most certainly.
Run.
Ignore me.
Yeah.
What were you on to do?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna start making our way out.
And you.
However,
Okay.
I will. However, I can't take the rest of the Gohma with me. However, that does not mean I can't take the larger adolescent Gohma with me.
Okay. So yeah, it's a dead body.
Just grab that.
Yep.
fling
is
it
dead.
over and just-
It is dead, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
I was just making sure you knew.
That doesn't matter.
I was just
There,
making sure
there
you
are
knew
some
it was
things
dead.
that can be used. This thing can be used.
You guys
for things.
sprint for the exit, and you just barely make it out before all of Arbiter's grounds collapses behind you. And it now
Good
looks
riddance.
like it now looks vaguely like the ruins in Breath of the Wild.
All right. As the sands start
And-
consuming it,
Vonaboris stands. No, Vonaboris isn't there.
the Guardian.
The Guardian stands there waiting for you.
Okay.
It probably had to scan me because of how much monster biomatter was on me. God. Now the sand's clinging to me.
Somewhat,
God,
yeah,
I am-
probably.
And I cannot smell great.
So yeah.
God,
Where are
every-
you gonna? If you're gonna ride the Guardian, it'll take you back to Naboris.
Yeah. I'm going to look back over those cursed lands and just sort of watch for a bit while the sands proceed to basically consume what's left of it.
Okay.
Watching, reminding myself just how unforgiving this place can be. I'm gonna check what time it is.
It is 11 o'clock.
Do you mean real life or?
And in game, we're
It
like going to be
is-
ending soon. I
it
know
is
that.
night. It is the dead of night.
Yeah, the bitter cold.
Yeah. Not cold enough to really cause any harm, but not comfortable.
Well,
by
not
any
yet
means.
anyway, but
Not comfortable by any means.
yeah, we shouldn't stay here. We need to move. I'm gonna climb onto the Guardian.
All right.
Sure.
After you all climb on, it will scuttle off to Naboris. It stops at Naboris, folds itself back up, and deactivates.
Oh, so its legs collapse and everything.
Yeah.
That's fun. So yeah, it's right next to Gerudo Town. So
Well, first, as soon as you get off, Sheikah Monk is going to tell you, did you succeed? If you succeeded, Maskoshia would like to have a word with you.
I'm gonna look at myself. Just how abhorrent I look right now. Which is just all the more hilarious with how nonchalant that monk was.
He is kind of nonchalant in a way that's like a shocked nonchalance. Like he's just so shocked that he's just like, I'm either
like,
hallucinating or dreaming. So I may as well just be nonchalant.
Yeah.
Acceptance when you know you must be crazy, so you just accept it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized I don't have blood on these gauntlets.
That's like the only thing about you that's not covered in blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna... Oh, yeah, I did take the eye with me, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I did take that with me.
All right.
That's kind of valuable.
Okay,
all right, so yeah, he'll tell you he's where you met him last time.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm considering whether or not it'd be a good idea to have him wait for a bit. To at least, You know what? It could wait till, you know what? We could talk to Maz and then take the Guardian thing piece after, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that. Well, I'll go talk to Maz.
Okay.
But I'm not going to accept the orb right yet because I still have some unfinished business in Gerudo Town.
Okay.
Namely, I have some Lionel parts I need to sell, as well as the mass of Gohma I need something done with.
Yeah. So you head up to the viewing platform. Maskoshia is
leaving blood. Yeah, leaving blood stains where I go.
He's actually waiting for you. Like he's looking towards you when you enter. He looks at you and he just kind of stares at you for a couple of seconds. I trust you succeeded.
Sorry for the mess.
Well, I know you succeeded. He shudders. He shudders.
Yeah, I'm just sorry for the mess. I'd say.
I'm glad you're on our side. I saw you took.
Indeed.
I saw you took the carapace with you.
Wait, what?
Are the rest of us up there with Kalani and the Maskoshia?
You can if you want to be.
Okay, I'll just sort of facepalm and mutter something in Mandalorian. Something along the lines, if you had a translation, would be like, never mind. I just mutter something in Mandalorian as I facepalm.
Maskoshia looks at you. I agree completely.
Yeah. Hope it wasn't rude. almost apprehensive, like I surrender, like both palms facing me, sort of stance. Just.
And he will.
So what did he ask me?
I saw you took the carapace with you. What are you planning on doing with such a large carapace?
I'm gonna look at my. I mean, you did specifically say it tore up some of my armor.
Yeah, it did.
I'm gonna look at the giant gashes and what's left of, and the torn up pieces of armor. I'm going to need materials.
Oh, you intend to make armor out of it? I can have some of our artisans crafted for you. It should wind up quite effective. I'm sure you.
I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, yeah, I did take off my helmet, which, now that I think about it, now there's blood on the golden gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking him in the eyes. Well, if he's wearing that mask, I'm looking him towards the mask.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have visible surprise on my face from that, because I mean, it's no secret to anyone here that Sheikah are kind of the best artisans around.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, it's the least I can do.
That would be appreciated. Is it really all right that I have these?
Yes, I knew about them. That's why I sent you there. I could have sent any other number of Gerudo.
I
But
see.
I knew the strength would benefit you most.
As he tries not to vomit again.
If you leave the characters with me, I trust you have some unfinished business in Gerudo Town. I should have.
Yes, I would. At the very least.
Should have the armor ready by morning.
Yeah.
We will use our magic to speed up the creation.
That would be most appreciated. Very well, then I suppose I should leave it with you. I pull out the portable hole and put it down on the ground and start yanking out the legs and everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and actually, I don't think I'll. I'm not sure what usefulness the Gohma eye could be unless they decide to use it as part of the armor.
No. I'm just gonna say no.
Like to use it to make an enchantment.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because remember, like I said, those were...
Well, the armor...
Gohma's eye is very powerful.
The armor isn't going to be enchanted. It's going to be powerful armor, but it's not going to be enchanted.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was just spitballing there because... for all I know, they'll... Actually, you know what? For all I know, they'll probably pay a pretty rupee for the eye because they could probably make more guardian lasers out of it.
Maybe.
Now that I think about it. So yeah, I'll start hauling out the pieces of Gohma.
Okay.
I'm just going to address. I heard it speak at one point.
Gohma is an ancient beast. It doesn't surprise me that it can speak. I've never heard of tales of it speaking, though, which is strange.
It only spoke one word.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
He gives a little bit of a 1,000-yard stare when he says that.
Yeah. He just looks off towards the distance. He stares towards the desert of illusions.
Vietnam flashback.
He's lightly reconsidering to himself, is it really okay? maybe having it was that day that Maz Koshia had the slightest doubt in his belief for Hylia. Because surely this sort of savagery shouldn't be allowed, right? To which he sees the blue text say, it's probably fine. He sees blue text from Hylia herself just say, it's probably fine. Almost implying that she wasn't sure herself. God. So yeah, I give them that. I'm not sure what to do with the actual Gohma, though. I might end up selling that to Gerudo Town or giving it to them to do stuff with.
All right.
With the little Gohma, not the giant pieces of Gohma, because...
Yeah, regardless of who you sell it to, out of the parts that you'll sell, including the Lionel parts, you'll probably make about...
Yeah. Just for reference, 4 Lionel hooves and a Lionel horn.
You probably make about 2,000 rupees?
2,000.
Oh.
Okay, so I sell that, and now I went from being merely rich in this party to having FU money.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys would like to do in Gerudo Town other than get a long rest?
How long are we staying there?
Just for the
all night.
Okay. I'm gonna get out.
I'm going to. Like, did Maz say he wanted my armor to help with it, or
He
did
did
he,
not.
or did,
He did
or
not.
he? Okay, so I'm just gonna take off my armor so that I could at least, and then realize that I stained the gauntlets doing so. So I'm gonna start cleaning those too.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I did invite them to my place.
All right.
So they're
I
so you're
assume
in
it-
Kalani's abode.
I assume it's very it's very tough looking and like kind of logs and stuff like that, and it's got
Well, I mean, it's Gerudo Town, so
yeah.
it's a lot of sandstone.
yeah, but I
but
assume
a
it's
lot of
more like
Broken
a
punching
military,
bags.
more like a military.
yeah. There's definitely a militaristic aspect to it, but you can also see a calmer side towards it.
And I assume
This-
there's also like skins and pelts in it and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's all sorts of things there that definitely suggests someone lives here, and even a few things that show some sides of Kalani you didn't know actually existed. Like how, yes, she does indeed enjoy cooking. There's definitely a few things that can only be described as cookbooks. And like at one point, she also, like after wiping off her gloves, she also clearly hides a book. before also realizing to herself, none of them can read it.
So the night passes. What were you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oswald?
I was gonna get Grigri, the puppet that was an unseen servant, and gonna play an 8-hour-long song to turn it into a simulacrum of myself.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And John, I also take the opportunity to use whatever bathing amenities there are in Gerudo Town. I assume they're somewhere private.
Yeah.
So that way I can, because good lord.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm going to be cleaning my armor, my weapons, my e-web, and just the whole time muttering about sand and
The night
Geonosis
passes
and
uneventfully.
Everywhere.
God. I can't help but picture, like, I walked past the guards and they just looked at me like what in the scorching sands happened?
Yeah.
Like, we never see this much action anymore.
Yeah.
Not with that thing standing there.
Yeah. In the morning, you return to Vanaboris.
All right.
Moscotia presents a suit of armor. It's partially carapace, partially metal, a little bit of leather. It is very heavy armor. It has.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep
the
the custom made Lionel shoulder pauldron.
On the right arm, it has like two of the ends of the legs in the form of a gauntlet spike, which will
All right.
mechanically function as a war pick that is built into your armor. And mechanically, your armor is fortress plate.
Is what?
Fortress Plate gives you 20 AC. It's glorious stuff, but
But
you automatically
you automatically fail all stealth checks.
yeah. My
Whatever.
massive tank paladin
it
Voldrop
is-
had fortress plate made out of infernal iron that I scavenged from my wrecked infernal war machine.
Since that's more of a Gerudo thing, it is not breakaway armor.
Oh wait. Oh, I can't breakaway armor anymore?
No, you cannot breakaway armor anymore because it's a new suit of armor that was not built to be breakaway armor.
Oh,
It's
I
just
couldn't have requested that or anything?
It's more of a Gerudo thing, and honestly, you really wouldn't want to as much because you're strong enough that you can just do whatever you want with the battlefield. You have enough battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. But would I still be faster without my armor?
Yes,
is what
you
I'm
would still be
asking.
faster without your armor.
Yeah. Because
But
not
it would take a while to
necessarily,
take
not necessarily the breakaway armor aspect, but actually, could we argue a new mechanic? A new mechanic that with this armor I could still technically break away it, but re-equipping it would take a couple actions.
I could make it cast off armor, which you can doff as an action and then don. It takes the normal time to don.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because that's what I was thinking, because it's...
So you can remove your armor as an action. You can. It takes 10 minutes to don, I think.
Yeah, because ultimately, as I am playing a Zelda mini boss, I ultimately want to be able to keep my phase 2 if I need it.
I know. It is.
Which,
also,
granted, I've never needed it. I mean, poor Gohma. But
yeah, I might introduce a couple more little features to it, but for the most part, it's just Fortress Plate that has a. It's just cast off Fortress Plate that has the Warpick built into the arm.
Cast off Fortress Plate. Let me just put that.
Yeah. Fortress Plate is a glorious thing. Oh, your Fortress Plate is very different. Fortress Plate.
Oh, there's my. Oh.
This brings back memories of Voldrav. Only he had Fortress Plate and a Tower Shield, so it was a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yeah, and just to clarify, I can still equip the Lionel head to the one side, right?
You can still attach the Lionel head to it.
Okay, good. Because now I have this. God, I have this. I now have the most metal sounding Zelda armor ever.
Also, Maz Koshia gestures towards a Sheikah Power orb sitting on the floor.
All right. I'm gonna work to equip it. I assume the helmet's still the same. It's still my old helmet.
Yeah, it'll still be your old helmet,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look over the armor. It's obviously much better than anything I've ever had.
Yeah. And it's also much
I'm gonna look at it and be like, dang.
Yeah. You're like, all that from a bug?
It actually looks it actually doesn't look terrible. Like, you'd expect armor made from a spider's carapace to be, like, very hairy and rough, but it actually looks very smooth. The carapace looks more like metal than it does like carapace.
Yeah.
Just, tap finger against it, be like, kind of clang, be like, no, not quite as good as Beskar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take some time to don the armor, see how it fits, and because I expect as much from the Sheikah, because they're scary like that, it fits perfectly.
Yep.
Most comfortable set of armor I've ever worn.
Yep. It seems to resize to you, actually.
So, is it wrong that I picture just it has on both arms those Warpick things?
No, it just has it on the right arm.
Okay, so
it basically the thing looks like Doomslayer's, big.
Yeah, but on the opposite arm.
Yeah. Oh, that's on his left arm?
Yeah, it's on his left arm.
Okay, it's on the left arm then, because I want it whichever arm that's on. So, not that it really matters.
Yeah. Honestly, it makes more sense to be on the left arm because it means that I can swing my right-handed axe and then punch.
Yeah.
And then furiously punch, and now I'm like a very. God, I am just the most metal-sounding Zelda character. I mean, I have iron knuckle-looking armor that is made out of pieces of Gohma, has a beaten to death Lionel skull on one side.
And Maz, before you pick up the orb, Maz will tell you, savage though you may be in combat, you are a brave, noble warrior. Please return to this desert when you finish your quest.
I do what I do to protect people.
I have a matter on which I would wish...
I plan to return.
I have a matter on which I would wish to speak with you, but I will wait until you return.
I understand. I'll go... I'm going to look around because obviously I'm going to be the one to pick this up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone ready?
Oh, let go.
Yeah.
All right.
to agree.
I
Yes,
don my
you're ready.
I don my helmet. That, you know what? Just because it's just going to make it sound metal, still is now permanently has a blood stain on it.
Okay.
Because let's face it, what I did there is just nothing short of amazing.
Yeah.
Also disgusting, but it.
It's clever.
Anyways, so, yeah, I don the helmet with all my weapons equipped, and then I pick up the orb.
All right, and you are pulled through space and time, and you find yourself in a very different place. Where you were previously was very much fantasy. This is very much sci-fi. And
Good.
Griswold recognizes it as her home craft. And that is where we will end the session. Oh yeah, you level up.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, we level up. So we're now 15.
Yep. And now with leveling up, I'm gonna have to ask you the stats of the war pick.
1d8 plus your strength modifier to hit.
What do I get? Level 15. I get access to 8th level spells. This is nice.
Okay.
I assume it's pierce.
Piercing damage, yeah.
You know what's glorious about 15th level artillerist? 2 Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah, that's what I thought you
What's
got there.
what's the attack?
What do you mean? It's the same attack roll as it's the same attack modifier as any other weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Just checking. It wasn't something stupid like 4 plus 3.
Oh yeah, you're also like
Okay.
you're also like immune to being knocked out now.
Yeah, and
Wait, I am?
At 15th level, even as your strength begins to fade, you keep fighting. Having 0 hit points doesn't knock you unconscious, but you must still make death saving throws, and you suffer the normal effects of taking damage while at 0 hit points.
Okay. Now, because apparently you guys are better track at keeping my new hit points. I'm gonna roll again because I have a gambling addiction, apparently.
Okay. D12
Okay,
plus 4 plus your Constitution modifier.
yeah. Guys,
4.
also
You said 4.
half cover within 10 feet of a cannon. Wait, does that mean if the cannon's right next to each other, you get twice half cover?
No.
You said 4 plus 12 plus my con, right?
Yes.
4 plus D12.
4 plus D12 plus con.
So let's just subtract
Okay,
the D12
sorry,
from that. Subtract 12 from that. So
Yeah, I'll
get,
just subtract.
You get 18 hit points.
Yeah, 18. All right.
Yeah. Wow, dang. What's your HP at right now?
Hang on. Let me math the new number.
I think
Plus
I might flavor the
18.
second cannon as upgrading E-Web from
239.
to
239.
239.
All right, that's where we're gonna end this.
239.
That's where we're gonna end the session. So we'll be.
Yeah.
So I will be. So next week there are gonna be another session uploaded. These aren't streamed anymore, but you can still find them on the YouTube channel. So yeah.